guys, it's Kay Murray here again. We had a fantastic day on Saturday when we did the live draw. All the groups are looking very interesting and we're all excited to see what the outcome will be. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at FIWC or join in with the discussion on Facebook at facebook.com/FIWC. Today we will see the first matches of the group stage and the kickoff will be carried out by Real Madrid defender and World Cup winner Raúl Albiol, who will be joining me on stage in just a few minutes. Tomorrow will be the end of the group stage, and on Wednesday it's the day that FIWC fans have all been waiting for, the final showdown where this year's FIWC champion will be crowned. But before we dive into the gaming, let's take a look at exactly where we are. Okay, well, this is the trophy that they will be winning, and a lot more as well. Stay tuned to find out about that. It's a little windy here, as you can see, but it's absolutely beautiful here up on top of the Madrid Reina Victoria, making it the perfect place for a gaming tournament. But before we start with the gaming, I'm going to give you a quick overview on how the group stages will work. We have 21 players in total who qualified either online or via a live event in France, Spain, the UK, Germany and Brazil. The 21 players were then split into 3 groups, which were then drawn on Saturday. Over the next 2 days, we will be playing in a round-robin system. Each player will go console to console with every player within his group. The top 2 from each group, plus the 2 best and third-place players, will then qualify for the quarter-finals. But before we head into the knockout stage, we will do a draw. Then on Wednesday, we'll have the quarter and semi-finals, and of course, the final. So let's take a recap at what happened at the live draw on Saturday by watching this highlight clip. Welcome to Madrid. I'm your host, Kay Murray. I'm here with the top 3 players from last year's tournament, current and 2-time FIWC champion Alfonso Ramos, runner-up Bruce Granek and third-place finalist Kai Wallin. Today we'll be finding out who will be playing who in the group stages, and it will work like this. There will be 3 groups. Group A will be Alfonso Ramos's group, Group B will be Bruce Granek's group, and Group C will be Kai Wallin's group. I will be joined by 1998 World Cup winner Christian Carambeau to help me with the draw. The groups have all now been decided and we cannot wait for the battles that will follow.
I have Krasimir Ivanov and Asheri in my group. They have been in the quarterfinals last year's FIWC. I'm looking forward to the rematch against Asheri because if I can beat him, I can beat everybody here.
I know August from FIWC Grand Final last year, but I don't know other players because I don't play online. I don't care if I know them or not, but I play my game.
It's the second hardest one. I think the hardest one is the third group, the Kai's group. I think Ovidio and Rafa are the best players in the group. Rafael played in 2011 Grand Final. As defending champion, I'm really confident. I'm playing really good, better than in 2012. But let's see, it's FIFA, it's football, and anything can happen.
Well, I'm now joined by the current FIWC champion, Alfonso Ramos, who made FIWC history by becoming the first player to win the tournament twice. So, Alfonso, do you think you can defend your title on home soil?
Yeah, I think so. Like I told you on Saturday, I'm playing really well. I'm confident.
Okay, that's very good to be confident, especially with the fact you've got home advantage. You were present at the live draw. We heard a little bit in the video there about the group that you think is going to be the hardest. You said the third group. Why do you think that?
Because all the players are really top. They are high level, 10 level. I think anyone can win. Marc Arisa, Oscar, Kai, Alseri, they are really good players.
Okay, well, they're the players to be looking out for. And if you had to say which players you would put in the top three, who would you choose?
My choice would be Bruce Granick, Rafael Riobó, and Marc Arisa Castella.
Okay, fantastic. And then hopefully yourself as well. Okay, thank you very much, Alfonso. Let's take a look now at what you can expect from the upcoming tournament. So I've just glanced over at our first players, Alfonso Ramos and Rodrigo Pileggi. They'll be kicking off today's tournament. They're both playing in Group A, and it's really important for them to get a good start in the competition. So I'll now hand over to our commentators, Alan McAnally and Paul Challoner, who'll be commentating throughout the games.
Yes, thank you very much, Kay. Lovely welcome from Madrid. It's a warm, beautiful day out here in the sunshine. Perfect day for some FIFA 13 action. I'm Paul Red-Eye Challoner, and if you hadn't already worked that one out, alongside me is a former Scot. He's still a Scot. Let me just clarify that quickly before I get mobbed. Former Scottish international Alan McAnally. How you doing?
Yeah, hi Paul, hi to everybody. Yeah, really looking forward to this. We were in Dortmund and we were in Valencia, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And this is the climax of what might just be a bit of a life-changing event for somebody, maybe. Yeah, indeed. There's plenty to come, plenty of action. We've got 4 fantastic matches ahead. We're going to show 3 of the world champions from the last 5 years in the next couple of hours as well. So we hope you really enjoy the show. Talking of show, there's someone very special right now waiting with Kay.
Yes, that's right. I am here with Real Madrid and Spain international Raúl Albiol. He'll be here joining in with the tournament. But before we hear from the players that are coming up, we're going to ask a few questions to Raúl in Spanish. And ¿Cómo se prepara para un gran partido normalmente?
Bueno, sobre todo me imagino, ¿no?, que tienen que tener mucha concentración y estar visualizando también, ¿no?, el partido y luego pues bueno, también depende, ¿no?, de las condiciones de cada uno, pero sobre todo pues eso, ¿no?, mucha concentración y visualizar, ¿no?, lo que va a pasar y sobre todo pues eso, ¿no?, que vas a ganar.
Yeah, well, obviously Raúl said you have to always be concentrating. It does depend on each person how they do prepare, but it's always that you have to go into those games looking at winning. Okay, so Raúl, ¿tienes algún consejo para Alfonso y Rodrigo antes del partido?
Bueno, me imagino que son muy buenos, o sea que por lo tanto pues bueno, confiar en sus condiciones, que lo han demostrado, ¿no?, que juegan muy bien y por lo tanto nada, ¿no?, pues eso, están muy concentrados y pensar que pueden ganar y me imagino también pues disfrutar, ¿no?, del partido.
Gracias. Well, Raul said that they have to be confident in themselves. They're already great players, so they just need to believe that they can win, and they also have to make sure that they concentrate ahead of this game. Well, that was the advice of Raul Albiol, who I'll now hand it over to make the kickoff for this game. Todo tuyo.
Bueno, espero que disfrutéis del partido y que gane el mejor. Mucha suerte.
Thank you very much, Raul and Kay there, of course. So, we are ready for our first game, Alan. It's going to be a bit of a, well, it's like a FIFA tradition in a way, because we've got, it's a bit like the old days in the FIFA World Cup. Nowadays, they have the host opens the shows, but back in the old days, it was the world champion that started things off, and that's exactly what we've got in game one. It is, of course, Ramos opening things up against the Brazilian Pelegi, 17 years old, going up against the double world champion, no less. What a tough start.
Yeah, tough start. Of course it isn't. He's already said he's been playing really well, Alfonso, so it'll be a little bit of a tough opener for Pelegi, but I'm sure he'll do okay. I mean, 17 years old. I mean, he's probably spent a few hours playing, and this is a good test for him really early on in the competition, right enough.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think that he'll probably find out exactly how good he is now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have, well, you wouldn't expect anything else in Madrid, would you? But it's a Real Madrid versus Real Madrid matchup. They are the two, obviously, the best side in the game. So no surprises there. Ramos is going to start off things with a white kit. He's going to be the home team of the two Real Madrid. So I'm not sure if we're ready quite yet. Are we? Well, yeah, we are. Okay, so as you can see on your team screen right now, Alfonso Ramos versus Rodrigo Pelegi. From Brazil, his favourite team, FC Santos, no surprise there, see a South American Brazilian team in there. Favourite player, Cristiano Ronaldo, though, no Brazilians quite there. And Real Madrid, Alfonso Ramos, who else would you expect him to be supporting? In Madrid, in Spain, and just like in the real world, Spain are going to kick off to see whether they can defend their World Championship. They are winners in the real world and winners in the virtual world, and they've got a very strong chance of retaining this with so much talent here.
They have good introduction already, get the ball back. That's really unlike Alfonso to give the ball away so early. And this is the position where we've seen a lot of times, Paul, where if they can get the ball into that wide area, keep possession, get the ball into either, you know, obviously Ronaldo or Higuain or Benzema, whoever you decide to play, then you can maybe get a goal and get a good start of the game. We always say as well, I mean, even in the real stuff, you get the first goal, certainly settles the nerves, and that would exactly what will happen to Mr. Pelegi, if he can do exactly that.
Indeed, he has made a very positive start. Benzema here on the edge of the box now. Di Maria, he's playing in the blue tops, blue shorts, and blue socks in the. I think that's the real. Is that the real third kit?
I think it's certainly their away kit.
Certainly their away kit, that's for sure. And he's had all the possession so far against the world champion, the double world champion, Alfonso Ramos from Spain. So lots of experience. Ramos goes back to 1997 of playing FIFA games, so lots and lots of experience, almost as much experience as Pelegi is old, which is incredible, isn't it?
Just about. Well, hang on a minute.
Nice little break here from Callon on the right-hand side. That one's going to be blocked for a corner kick, though.
Great block, great challenge.
And we've got an early chance here for the defending champion, Alfonso Ramos, with the corner. It's going to change things up a little bit, I think, probably to Modric here. Yeah, so Modric for the outswinging corner kick, and it does come outswing. Goalkeeper's come for that one, taken that one very easily indeed.
Well, you'll feel better after that, Rodrigo. Well done to his goalkeeper. When a player down injured, I'm sure he'll be all right. But certainly, when you know, you can see already that Alfonso is quite happy to whatever situation might be in a spot kick or a free kick or a corner kick. He'll put in what he thinks will give him the best opportunity to score a goal, and by changing it to Modric with the outswinger, you know, what you already said, Paul. But
a little through ball here to Ronaldo, who's got a little bit of trickery on the ball. Of course, he shrugged off one challenge now and has found Callon on the near side. Little ball inside for Ronaldo. Now, can he deliver? He can deliver. Oh. It's the first chance of the game goes begging, and it's defended really well. And Pelegi can come away with the ball now.
Yeah, I'd be really happy with that. I was going to say that his goalkeeper coming and collecting, I'd be happy. I think I'd be even happier the fact that when the ball comes in the middle, he wins the header, gets it clear. It's certainly a good little spell for Alfonso at the moment.
Yeah, very good spell. 20 minutes gone so far in the first half. All virtual minutes, of course. They go very quickly in FIFA 13. Another chance here at the...
nice.
Oh, that's a really nice little touch by Callon inside to Ronaldo. Chance here on the edge of the box, and that's the first goal of the game. Xavi Alonso from 22 yards gives Alfonso Ramos the lead.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But that comes from when he's at Callon on the right-hand side. That little drawback, rather than getting to the byline, putting across, ball into the middle. It was defended relatively well, but edge of the box, boom. no chance for goalkeeper, in off the post, and Alfonso will be delighted with Champion Alonso. It's a great goal and a great strike. 1-2 touch to control and buried in the back of the net.
Well, so after a promising start from the Brazilian, it's the Spaniard champion that leads after 22 minutes of virtual play. But now Pelleggi now into the box here. He shrugged off one chance and then flashes a ball just wide.
Oh, he's unlucky, isn't he? He's really unlucky. I thought he'd squeezed, sandwiched between two defenders. He got his shot on. He just couldn't quite get it on target. But that's a good return, though, and a good reply, rather.
Ball's played out now by the goalkeeper for Alfonso Ramos now, who comes over the halfway line with Di Maria now looking to try and thread that ball down the left-hand touchline. Wasn't able to do so, and now Pelleggi can come away with the ball for a quick counter. That's a poor ball inside, though, and it's given the ball back again to Ramos with some nice little trickery here. A little ball over the top to Ronaldo. Oh, is that offside? I think it might have been.
It's tight, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Maybe a yard. Really good play from Alfonso, though. You know, just switch it up a little bit rather than look to play a short one. Plays one over the top, Paul. Just changing things a little bit, keeping Rodrigo on his toes that it might not be a short pass, it might be one in beyond, and he's only just offside there.
Yeah, it stays 1-0, could so easily have been 2. And that's the trouble now. Pelleggi's going to be very careful at the back. Can't afford to concede another one before half-time. We've played 31 minutes now. And Alfonso Ramos, defending world champion, the only double world champion in the FIFA Interactive World Cup history, currently leads the opening game of Group A by 1-0.
If you're going to play in a competition like this, you'd be as well playing the champion just to see what kind of level you are actually at the moment in time. He's been given a little bit of a football lesson because Alfonso's been excellent so far. The goal was an absolute beauty.
Chance now on the near side now, carrying on again with just playing very patiently, actually, Alfonso, and waiting for the space to open up. Now finds Ronaldo, who's in a ton of space. You really shouldn't be giving him that much space, and that's why, because that's a fantastic strike.
That was absolutely different. That's like just watching the real thing. I mean, the control by Alfonso there was magnificent. He knows when he's got Callejon on the ball, he gets it into Ronaldo, and even though he looks as though he's going to the line, great check, curler, what a fantastic finish. Wonderful play from the double world champion.
Yeah, really straightforward in the end. It looked pretty easy, didn't it? But I can assure you it was well crafted. And that is a 2-0 lead for the defending champion. And not having any problems in the opening group day game. It's sometimes a tricky one, isn't it, Alan? You have known, down the years, Cameroon springs to mind over Argentina. There's always a bit of a banana skin in that first game.
No, absolutely. To be honest, I was in the end of a 1-0 defeat.
I wasn't going to say it, but you've brought it up now.
90, you know, we absolutely battered Costa Rica and we got beat 1-0. It was incredible. And we never really recovered from it. But
another chance here around near side, Callejon delivering the ball in, and that one's just over. That might get a corner out of that. No.
Not.
So, goal kicking there, yeah, very lucky indeed not to go 3-0 down.
I was going to say, we've spoken about Rodrigo obviously playing Alfonso, and it's a difficult opening game for him, but let's face it, most of the pressure's on Alfonso, but it hasn't seemed to have affected him at the moment so far. And the 2 goals he scored have been absolutely fantastic. Controlling the ball, controlling his players, brilliant play.
Yeah, approaching half-time now. We're going to get another one just before the end of the half. Well, Pelleggi's decided to keep that one in against his better judgment, I have to say, because I thought he'd be better off letting that one run out now. Ronaldo, far side, is robbed of the ball, but that will force another corner kick, I think.
Yeah, again, good skill from Alfonso with Ronaldo on the ball, gets a corner, again, changes the
Always for the outswinger. Yeah, always for the outswinger. Di Maria delivering this one to the back post this time. That's almost like a basketball shot there. That's easy for the goalkeeper.
He obviously fancies that, Alfonso Ramos, you know, the outswinger rather than the inswinger. He's changed it a couple of times. He's put Modric from the right-hand side to throw it in. He's done now Di Maria from the other side. That would be a foul.
No, that's actually half-time. So a 2-0 lead at half-time. Good value for it so far.
Listen, I thought he'd be absolutely brilliant. The first goal was good. The second goal is different class. To get it into Ronaldo, but then when he's in that position, rather than drive down the right-hand side, cuts inside, and Ronaldo's left peg, curler to the far side. does everything. I mean, it's a great goal, and to be honest, well worth 2-0.
Yeah, Pelleggi, what's he going to do in the second half?
Well, he's not got to give the ball away as much, and to be honest, we haven't really seen him in an attacking sense yet, because every time he's had the ball in, and you brought it up really well, I think we played about 25, 26 minutes, he had a chance to play the ball through, lost possession, Alfonso was in, kept possession, and created more chances for himself. He hasn't really round the box. I can't really remember Alfonso's goalkeeper, Casillas, making any real saves.
Yeah, it's strange though, because in the first 20 minutes he had a lot of the play, a lot of possession.
He was very good. It was one time, remember, he got through between two defenders, had a shot, snapshot, put it wide, but out with that, he's got a bit of work to do.
He has got a bit of work to do, so we'll see how he gets on in the second half. I'm just going to glance over, actually. I think they're probably ready for the second half, so hopefully that'll get underway fairly shortly. We do have a short delay, so we'll just carry on talking about the game itself. We've also got other games to go.
Having watched them, you've watched a lot of the games and watched. So far, I must admit, he's pretty much up against it. Has he got it in him to come back, do you think?
Well, I think he has. We are back on the way then for the second half, so that question will be answered in the next 45 minutes, or virtual 45 minutes. Look at this from Pepe on the far side, sorry, Di Maria on the near side. For Alfonso Ramos, and some of the tricks are coming out now, but that might just be a little bit of overconfidence. Pelleggi, though, robbed of the ball at the very wrong point for him, and now Benzema can come away. Callejon near side.
I thought he was a little unlucky there. I thought the referee might give him a foul, but again, Ramos nicks it off him and keeps possession.
Yeah, Di Maria now. Through ball to Ronaldo. Can he shrug off the challenge? He can. And twist and turn, find some space here as well. It's Xavi Alonso! And that one's put over.
He's already got one, and nearly got another one. Again, good control. This time, is he going to have the in-swinger this time?
I think he might be with Modric on that
goalkeeper
right
take
foot.
that nice and easy.
That's easy, isn't it?
That was better play. Again, that will give him some, confidence, to be fair, when your goalkeepers come together.
Oh, that's beautiful. Lovely little layoff now, and Ronaldo's through here. He's got one man to beat, skips over the challenge, and somehow Alfonso Ramos digs that one out of his shoe and passes it back to the goalkeeper for safety. But Alan, that was a chance.
Yeah, it was a really good chance. He just kind of choked at the last minute there, just couldn't get away. And are they going to get in here? No, again. And got to say that brilliant from Alfonso Ramos again. We talked wax lyrical about the goals he scored at the other end, both of them being excellent. But when he has to defend, he defended so well there. The chance simply wasn't there for Rodrigo Pelleggi.
Yeah, Casillas will easily take that one. It was a little ball over the top for Benzema, and not even Benzema could get there that quickly. There's no way he was going to reach that one. Quick interchange of passing through the midfield here from Pelleggi, who is now shooting from the left to right on our screen. Now Di Maria is coming under a lot of pressure here from three different players, and will force a throw. Contrail now.
We're getting into that area of the game, I know. Remember, it's not real time, of course. You get into that 60, 65 minutes when you're 2-0 down. You've got to be looking to get a goal back here.
Yeah, Di Maria, Ozil now near side. Modric now inside to Benzema. He's got to find some space though. It's a very crowded penalty box, and nicked away again. Only as fast as Contrail once more. He's got a chance to deliver this one, but doesn't. Instead, he finds Benzema to the left-hand side. That through ball is poor again, and Alfonso Ramos can clear. But it's only going to come back to Khedira right now, who has a chance to play it near side to Ozil. Modric is waiting for the ball. Off late and lays that one off to Di Maria. Inside the box again. It's going to break down right at the end, and it's just not making its way through to that final shot.
Well, he had lots of the ball, loads of passes, all 30, 35 yards from goal, and Rodrigo must be really frustrated because the defending by Alfonso Ramos and his Real Madrid team have been absolutely different class.
Yeah, coming forward now over the halfway line. Marcelo coming up against Xavi Alonso, and coming off second best from it as well. You can see the possession's actually very equal now. A chance here. Benzema! It's pulled it one back. It's game on now.
And we said that, didn't we? That was around this time. It's taken him to the 72nd minute, but that all of a sudden gives him a squeak of a chance. And now we'll see what the double world champion's made of. His possession was good. His defending has been excellent, but that was really good by Rodrigo there.
71 minutes played. Rodrigo Pelleggi, 17 years old from Brazil, has scored the first goal against the double world champion in this year's FIFA Interactive World Championship in Group A. It's 2-1 now. Alfonso Ramos continues to lead.
I must admit, he hasn't really had too many chances to get Benzema in the clear, and he did that time and made sure. Great skill there on the touchline.
Lovely little bit of skill on the touchline to keep that ball in. Now a chance over the top here.
Offside.
Is that going to be? It is going to be offside. That's
just
disappointing.
no more. Only by half a yard, but that's enough. And it gives the ball back to Rodrigo Pelleggi.
Yeah, it gives a chance to put some more pressure on the double world champion. Doesn't want to draw this first game as well, because there are draws in the group stage. 7 in each of the 3 groups, of course, so a draw would be Not a disaster for either player. Of course, they get 6 more chances. Now a chance to make this one 3-1 here. Di Maria streams into the box. Little ball dinked into the box, and the header was away, fortunately for Pelleggi, who can now counter-attack here. He's got 9 minutes to get back into this one and level it up. Oh, well, he's not going to do it like that, although he's somehow got the ball back twice.
There's a chance here, maybe.
Yeah,
extra man in the box.
And Ronaldo coming forward towards the boxes, shrugged off the ball again, and again Alfonso Ramos with a sturdy defence.
Well, he's got 7 minutes, 7 internet minutes that is, to hold on to this 2-1 lead. He certainly hasn't been as good in this second half, Alfonso, as he was in the first. Great skill, though.
Lovely little ball through now. Callejon, far side, chance to deliver this one. Benzema's waiting in the box, and is that going to be a corner kick? I think it should be.
Yeah, I think it must be. I mean, Rodrigo just can't take a chance here. He's got to make sure that that ball does in fact control. Picks up a booking for that.
Yeah, he did. So, corner kick. 4 minutes remaining. And I think we might just see some substitutions here.
Tactics?
More tactics, indeed. That 4-2-2-2 is Ramos's preferred.
Well, it's Alfonso Ramos that's changing it, Paul, isn't it?
Yeah,
4-1-4-1.
Wow, so it's slightly more defensive. And we are going to see some changes as well. Callejon and Modric are going to switch roles. And, well, we're going to see a substitution.
You're allowed 3 substitutions,
I was going
remember?
to say, yeah. I wonder if Kaka is going to come on here, because I know some players prefer to use him in the last 10. Let's wait and see. We're just going to leave Ronaldo up front on his own, of course, because he's now a 4-1-4-1. So looks like Ozil is going to come on as well, right back. That would be odd. Yeah.
Fresh legs.
And then did actually decide to put him back in midfield. So good. Okay. Counter-attack set up for Alfonso Ramos as well.
Not taking any chances, Alfonso.
No, doing it by the book, you know.
Changes they've made, you know.
Absolutely by the book. Sami Khedira is coming on, Ozil's coming on as well. They're both already on for Pelleggi. He made them starters. Now, here comes Alfonso Ramos. Nice little dummy. Chance to deliver the ball, wasn't taken early. And instead, that's given away the ball now. Pelleggi's got a chance here. It's starting to open up on this near side. Ronaldo is put the ball through here, and Ozil's through one-on-one and couldn't shrug off the challenge.
Pepe, brilliant. Brilliant, Alfonso, with Pepe getting back there. It looked as though he might just be getting an equaliser late on in the game. And again, world champion, maybe that's exactly why we're saying double world champion, because that was superb. And he might be in here.
Well, the ball over the top wasn't quite connected. He's got 3 added extra minutes here. Virtual minutes, of course, of added time.
He's got to keep possession, Paul. He's just got to keep possession.
Literally just going to try and keep possession and
just
not get caught offside.
Yeah, exactly. He won't be happy with that.
So, chance here for Pelleggi. Will be the last chance of the game as he plays the ball forward towards the halfway line now. Oh, that's a terrible ball inside, though. And I've got a feeling that might just be the last kick of the game we're going to see from Rodrigo Pelleggi. He does get 6 more chances in the group, though. And there it is, final whistle. And your first winner of Group A is the double world champion of Alfonso Ramos, and he was good value for it at the end. 2-1 is a decent scoreline for Pelleggi, though.
Brilliant. Listen, the second half he was excellent when he gets that equaliser, and he had that little chance, didn't he? Just late on in the game, but Alfonso got Pepe back and got it back to the goalkeeper and kicked away. But listen, that was a great opening game, a fantastic opening game. You can see the level of what is required to if you're going to take the title away from Alfonso Ramos. Brilliant stuff. And I don't think Pelleggi can be too unhappy. I know he's lost the game. There'll be other chances for him, but it's not a drubbing by any manner of means.
Let's just take a quick look at one of the replays from the game. And you can see this is the 36-minute second goal coming up here. Lovely ball inside. And this is what we're saying. Don't give Ronaldo any space at all, because, look, he'll eat it all up all day long.
Well, what Alfonso Ramos has done with Ronaldo there, he's gone and shaped as if he's going to take it to the byline, and he's cut back in himself, get it onto his left foot, because he knows all the time, as soon as he picks it up, he's going to want to try the left-hand curler. And he executed it absolutely first class. It was a great game. Pelleggi did really well, certainly did really well second half, got a goal back. But those 2 goals in the first half, what it was by Alonso and Ronaldo, just good enough for Alfonso Ramos.
Yeah, absolutely. So, first blood of the tournament goes to Alfonso Ramos, the defending world champion from 2008 and 2012. Starts his 2013 campaign perfectly. Let's go back to Kay.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Alan. So that was the first game of the tournament. We did have a winner in the first game. Were you nervous when you started, Alfonso?
Not really. I was playing really good, but maybe I was nervous when he scored the first goal in his first chance.
Yeah, okay. You can see that there was a tight game. Alfonso, it's your third grand final now that you're looking for your third title. Does that make a difference? Does it make you more confident, or do you feel there's more pressure now?
Well, I have pressure because I want to win it again, but I'm really confident.
Yeah, okay, well, it looks like you're confident out there with how you've been playing. Well, that was the first game, and there's still a long way for these players to go until one person wins the title. But let's take a look at one of the prizes that awaits the new champion. It's a trip to the FIFA Ballon d'Or Gala in Zurich, where they'll get to witness firsthand the FIFA Player of the Year, the winner of the FIFA Puskás Award, as well as seeing who will make it to the FIFA Pro World 11.
Wow, fuera juego. Offside.
Come on, Ronaldo. Come on.
How you run so fast? Come on, counter-attack. 1-0 is not a bad result, I tell you. Yeah. Tackle.
Good save, Valdez.
Good save. Yes. Yes, please, yeah. It's me. Come on.
I have a surprise for you now.
Surprise.
Yeah. I will score with a dunk.
Hey!
Come on. Come on, Adam. Come on, Adam.
Oh, the second year.
Ref.
Red card
Ref.
for Piqué.
Red card for Piqué.
Red card for Piqué. I'm tough, you know, I'm tough. How you doing?
Es la primera vez que me sale en todo el juego.
¿En serio? Es increíble, ¿no? I have nothing to say about that. Wow, hey! Ref!
Come on, Adam.
Ha marcado con Adán. Score with Adán. Humble, definitely.
Where is the humble?
Look.
Where is the humble?
Look!
Messi's humble. Messi's hand.
No, he's shooting. Look, shoot the ball. And
No, it's
humble,
Messi.
look. Oh, the ref always like this. No chance. Alejo,
Porque te-
tengo que hablar inglés a la cámara. Joder, que me ha metido un gol con Adán y todo. Me está orinando increíble. Antes me metió un gol de falta, no sabes. Chutan, saltan dos, mira, saltan dos, la levanta y antes me ha metido gol así, ¿sabes? Me ha metido gol así antes. Pues tira algo. Déjame meter un golito.
Estoy intentándolo, pero no me la quitas.
¿No sé?
Ay, Dios, Cesc.
Es que ser, vamos, como la realidad. Pues es imposible, tío, que meta un gol.
Toma, te lo dejo ahí a Messi. ¿Qué más me puedo hacer?
Vamos, esta es la buena. Esa es la buena. 3-1, claro que sí. Buena, crack, buena. 3-1, great result, 3-1. Que me han expulsado también, a mí mismo me expulsan, ¿sabes? Okay.
Great game.
Thank you very much. 3-1, not bad result.
I have to say that looked fantastic, and Alfonso managed to put Piqué in his place. If you want to watch more videos from FIFA, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/FIFA-TV. As it happens, I was also at the event hosting, but getting to chill out with the stars and play FIFA is something that I can only dream about. So I'm a little envious of Alfonso Ramos there. Surely this has to be one of the motivational factors to win the tournament, and if not, I don't know what is. Now on to our next two players who are ready to go. August Rosenmeier and Daniel Cordera will now play from Group B. Alan and Paul, what are your thoughts about the next game?
Yes, thank you very much, Kay. I don't know about thoughts. I was still watching the PK game, getting himself sent off, which is it's fun. It's almost as much fun as commentating on Matt Hummels taking a penalty using Matt Hummels, which we also did.
Brilliant fun for the guys to play along, and I mean Piqué playing as Piqué getting sent off is absolutely different class, and even Messi, and you saw Xavi and Iniesta watching it. I mean, it's absolutely different class, and that's something that, you know, if you're going to be successful in this and you win it, then you can take part in something like that. But wonderful by Alfonso Ramos. You can see how much it meant to him as well when he went 2-1.
Because
he beat him, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely brilliant.
So Alfonso Ramos winning the first game. Second game up is a battle of two 17-year-olds. Another Spaniard. They are absolutely dominant right now, not only in the real world but also in the virtual world. And going head-to-head with a Dane. Mr. August Rosenmeier is going up against Daniel Cordera in our next game. So it's two 17-year-olds in Group B. Both of them potentially quite dangerous in that Group B. I like the fact that the groups draw. In fact, let's take a look at the groups right now. We can show you the way the draw has been made in Group B. So you can see there Bruce Granek, former French champion, French national champion for this year, and former world champion from 2009, also has Rosenmeier and Cordera in his group. So I think he'll be paying a little beady eye on this one and seeing how this matchup works for him.
I think, to be honest, you know, Bruce knows, and he's been there before and done it, but I think he'll know that there's a lot of new talent up, and I think he'll want to see exactly what they've got. And this, especially, to be honest, you know, two 17-year-olds, Cordera, just looking at me, you know, he's obviously can play, and you know, Rosenmeier is desperate to be the first Danish world champion, and he wants to take it back to his own country. So yeah, this will be interesting. I'm looking forward to this one because they're two, you know, we haven't seen an awful lot of them, and they can get an opportunity to show us what they've got.
They do get a chance to shine on the big stage. As we said, August has been playing FIFA for some 11 years, which by my reckoning makes him 6 when he started playing. So
he could still beat us as well.
He probably beat him when he was 6, that's for sure. He definitely beat me. So yeah, a long time to play FIFA. It's something he's always wanted. He was in Dubai last year for the FIFA Interactive World Cup 2012. Didn't manage to make it out into the semi-finals of the final, though. So he'll be wanting to do well this time round.
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose with that little bit of experience as well, that might help him. They might not be just as nervous. Although your first game is always a problem, isn't it? And if you can overcome those little nerves, keep possession, and maybe do exactly what Alfonso Ramos did, then you're going to be pretty happy. I mean, it's a fantastic night up here. It's, you know, the guys are just going through at the moment in time, changing teams and changing tactics, etc., etc. So
it's just cooled down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
just taking the edge off the heat. A little bit of cloud in the sky, but nothing that it's going to trouble us in terms of rain. That's for sure.
Exactly.
But yeah, lovely venue, fantastic place to play up here on the rooftops of the hotel as well.
Very nice place to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And also for the guys, obviously, as well. You've just seen a couple of clips of the boys are just on our right-hand side, just going through. I'm presuming they're going to be Real Madrid versus or contra Real Madrid.
Yeah, we are.
Presumably. Interestingly, I'm just looking at Rosenmeier. His favourite player is Per Mertesacker.
Yeah, unusual player to pick out, I have to say.
Of all the players,
not that I've got anything against Per.
Well, I was going to
at
say,
all.
with the greatest respect, I mean, it's. Oh, there you go. Okay, Per Mertesacker, brilliant. That's really. I mean, Per will be delighted with that. And Daniel, Frankie Lampard.
Yes, as well as his favourite team being Jerez in Spain.
Yeah.
So another
where
formation.
Where have they finished this year?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I really...
It's terrible.
Trying to test my Spanish knowledge, football knowledge here.
Only because I don't know either.
Oh, there it is. That's
Here we go.
Right then, so we're on the way in our second game. And we do have another Real Madrid versus Real Madrid. Hopefully we'll get the colours of the two teams in a moment. There we go. So August is playing in the white tops. And will be in the home kit of Real Madrid. And Daniel Cordera, the Spaniard, 17-year-old Spaniard, will be playing in the away kit for Real Madrid. And we are underway, 5 minutes gone, no score so far. And it's actually Cordero who's got the early attack here, near side with Benzema. Oh, lovely little turn from Benzema. Chance here, this is 1-0. No problem whatsoever. Cordero opens the scoring after 6 minutes.
That was absolutely different class, and the skill with Benzema on the touchline to make the opportunity and then just dink it into the top, and you've got Ronaldo does the rest. 6 minutes, 1-0. Cordero, what a start.
It's going to be a free kick here, and it's going to be to Cordero, who is deep in his own half, and now has Pepe at the back. Ramos.
Oh, what a start that was for Cordero, Paul, to be honest. It was his first real attack, wasn't it? But the skill he showed using Benzema to twirl on the byline and then get the exact amount of touch on it he needed for the header for Ronaldo. Absolutely different class.
Yep, and Rosamaya has some possession here, and he'll be pleased at that because he hasn't had an awful lot of it so far.
Well, he probably hadn't got settled and comfortable in his seat so far, and he realises he's 1-0 down.
Yeah, chance now to come on the attack on the left-hand side, far touchline. Ronaldo laying off the ball. Arbeloa now at the central area. That's a poor ball though. Oof, that's a crunching tackle, but the referee's allowed play on here. And now Benzema can skip away from the first challenge and bring the ball to the near touchline. He's got Ronaldo screaming for the ball. Is that onside? It did look as if it just about stayed onside. Unfortunately though, there was only white shirts in the middle.
Yeah, no support whatsoever. I'm surprised in that he clipped the ball in so quickly. He could have kept possession, come back out the way, maybe given the ball back to Benzema. But that's the only mistake he's made so far, because he's had a great start, and after nearly 20 minutes, Cordero 1-0 up.
Zamaya now coming forward with Arbeloa on the near touchline, and look for the initial first pass, check back. Now Callion lays the ball off to Benzema, Ronaldo inside, and there is a man to rely on, but Ronaldo's just going to go the whole way himself, hits the post, Benzema can't get the rebound. Oh my goodness, you don't get any closer than that.
Oh, August Rosenmeier, what a chance. Great play to even get Ronaldo the little bit of space. I'm sure when he made the shot, he probably thought it was in, and Cordero gets a little slice of luck as it cannons off the post. But more importantly for Daniel, that the ball didn't end up dropping to a white-shirted Real Madrid player in the box.
So close. Benzema was waiting for it.
Okay, well, just a few technical difficulties, but we're very happy to be back with you. Anything can happen when it comes to live TV, and it's a little bit like the FIWC Grand Final. Anything can happen. What we will do is we will restart Game 2 from the beginning, so let's send it back to our match commentators, Paul Challoner and Alan McAnally.
Yes, thank you very much, Kay. Apologies for that. A little bit of a power issue, but hopefully finished and sorted out now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back into the second game. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow us to start at the 30-minute mark where we were before. However, the goal still stands for Codera, so he will still have that 1-0 lead, but the game is going to start from the very beginning. And that's just about all we can do in terms of making it as fair as possible.
I don't think they are. I think I've just been given the shout. I think they're going to start at 0-0, actually.
Oh, well, are we going to start from 0-0?
I'm just going to say, August. No, they can't hear me. 0-0.
We are going to start 0-0, being told.
Okay.
Okay, well,
which is nice by Daniel, to be fair.
Yes.
Because he was winning with a fantastic goal, incidentally, after 6 minutes.
It was a great goal and a great start. So he's going to have to do it all again, unfortunately. When technical problems don't come into it when you're on the field of play with football, but you've had some issues where you've had injuries and things break down. What do you do when you're standing there and you think, I just want to get on with this game? How do I get on with this now? What is your mindset like?
Just keep concentrating. Get ready for it when it starts again. But I mean, it's a different kind of scenario here. But I do think that's wonderful by Daniel Cordoba to agree to go 0-0, because after all, the time goes pretty quickly.
It does.
When you're playing, FIFA. But certainly in the real world, when somebody gets injured or something, you're just making sure that you're doing the right thing and you're getting a well-earned rest when you can get it, because when the game starts again, you're going to be back into it. But yeah, hopefully those power issues will be gone now.
Yeah, hopefully.
And we can get the guys started. It's frustrating for the boys as well, because you can see in their concentration they were proper into it, and being so young as in 17. Yep. You don't want to have to be interrupted too many times.
What you guys wouldn't have seen was what we saw. Alan and I were both looking at the players during that period of downtime. And in particular, August looked very tense.
Yeah,
he was rocking backwards and forwards. He was very, wow. How do we get out of this now?
What you can't see on our right-hand side is that Daniel's relaxed and back, and August is almost sitting on top of the screen. I'm not saying his eyes are bad at 17, but he's sitting right at the front, so he can get the best vision he can possibly get. But yeah, hopefully they'll be all right now. I think the boys are just picking their teams and their tactics formation-wise at the moment. But yeah, really good that they've decided to play 0-0, and I think we're ready to rock nearly.
Yes, not
do you think that's a good idea?
Well.
You would rather see.
I would rather
let
see
Daniel score.
I would rather see him have the 1-0 lead. I mean, I think it's this is a big competition. It's games are going to be won and lost by single goals in this competition.
You're harsh.
So I don't know.
You are harsh.
I know. I just, I'm feeling like if I was 1-0 up right now, I'd probably want to keep that 1-0. But yeah, all fair play is fantastic by my book as well. So from the fair play point of view, absolutely brilliant to see that. But there is a little bit of me, the competitive side of me, that would have liked to have kept the 1-0.
Well, you never know if Daniel goes 1-up again. Then I suppose that's
karma.
That would be it's karma. It's fair. It's suppose you never know. That might happen. But of course, if August scores first, I think Daniel will be regretting the fact he's decided to say, okay, it wasn't nobody's fault. But I might be a little unhappy. I've said to go back to 0-0.
We will give you some score updates as we go through this evening as well. We've got a 2-hour show for you through the group stages A, B, and C this evening. It won't be decided, of course, tonight. We'll finish that tomorrow night, where we get the final top 2 of each group and the best placed players as well, who will all qualify for the quarterfinals on Wednesday evening, where we'll go all the way through the semis and the grand finals crown the 2013 FIFA Interactive World Champion. So plenty more matches to come today. I was going to say our third game would be Kai Volin versus George Sarita from the UK. So Germany versus England in that one. Always interesting to see that one, isn't it?
Whose side am I on there?
You're neutral, aren't you?
Whose side am I?
Well, actually, you're probably going to go Germany.
So I was going to say, yeah, I am neutral. I am German.
You played in Germany, played in England.
Ich bin halb Deutsch. I'm half German. I'll tell you another frustrating
True story, he's an honorary German, by the way. I spent time with you in Germany, and he actually is an honorary German now. So we are about to get back underway then for our second game. This is the rerun of it. It is 0-0 once more. August Rosenmeier from Denmark against Daniel Codera from Spain. Both 17 years of age, both in their first FIFA Interactive World Cup final. And what a baptism of fire it is to start it off for them in Group B. And we are back underway. No goals so far. And once more, Cordera in the blue tops, blue shorts, blue socks, and August playing in the home kit of Real Madrid. Yes, it is Real Madrid versus Real Madrid. There's no surprise there. And there is an early chance here with Callion, who's near post. That one's just thumped away as far as it could possibly go by Pepe at the near post.
Well, Daniel did really well because he's got Pepe to time that absolutely spectacular clearance to the halfway line, and all of a sudden August has to do it all again from the right hand side, and he's got control on the ball again down here.
Yeah. Oh, robbed away though, and the ball can come away with Benzema now, combining nicely with Di Maria, who's found some space here. Ronaldo making a run on the inside. Di Maria has to check once and then continues his run all the way to the byline here, clips the ball in. It's Benzema who's arriving. It was then played away. Ball's bouncing around just outside the penalty box. Chance here. Oh, robbed off the top of his toe again by Pepe at the other end, and Arbeloa can now bring it away from August Rosenmeier.
No, exciting stuff, wasn't it? I thought for a moment that Daniel was going to get that first goal. The ball into the box, defended pretty well by Rosenmeier, to be fair, and the chance just went a-begging.
Yeah, that one's going to fall easily. Back to Cordera here, who's going to be able to play this one around a little bit before deciding how he's going to mount his next attack.
You know, notice that the two of them are just trying to ease themselves into it almost, you know, keeping possession, nothing too drastic. Okay, we had that one real chance from Daniel there, but not as explosive start as we had in the first time round.
No, Marcello now, just inside his own half. Ronaldo very deep here, and he's been robbed away. And the other Ronaldo on the other side now coming forward for Cordera. Little ball inside to Khedira.
Good skill.
Benzema. Trying to find some space for Calli on near side. That one's going to be tackled, and then Benzema gets it back again and has forced a corner kick here. Or actually a free kick, would you believe? That's, well, no, I was going to say a dangerous error, but well, we'll see.
Should have got a chance.
Played into the box it is. Goalkeeper didn't come for it initially, then came for the second cherry and got it.
I don't know whether he's actually missed that ball. It's come off the head of Benzema, then dropped kindly for the goalkeeper to take it. I think that August got a little bit of luck there.
Definitely a little bit of a luck, and a scrap on the halfway line finds its favour with Rosenmeier now, and he then loses the ball at the back. It's been a bit scrappy so far in his first 25 minutes.
That's what I was trying to say a minute ago, partner, was that, you know, they just don't seem to be. I think that little break in play has just made things, you know, a little bit more nervous for both of them, because they've already had a little half hour against each other and they know what each other's about. So all of a sudden the chances are certainly few and far between. It's not as, we're almost getting that stage where, unfortunately, we lost the first game. But you've got to say that certainly Daniel's possession seems to be a little bit better. Just to say that's the commentator's curse as he gives it away.
Yeah, Benzema now on the near touch line. Let's carry on just inside. Arbeloa is waiting for it in a very advanced position here as well. Great ball. Into the box he goes. Arbeloa's found some little bit of space. Tried to lay the ball off, but that one's easily defended by Cordera.
Does well, doesn't he? I thought for a moment we're going to get a goal there. He certainly must have thought that as well, August, as he got to the edge of the box. But good defending from Daniel Cordera. Pepe in the right position, and here he comes again, trying to work the ball up the other end.
33 minutes gone, and no goals so far. As you can see, the passing has been pretty slick in the main for both Real Madrids. And oh, that's a strange bounce that's come back off the nose of Callion, but it's come away in favour for the white-sided Real Madrid. August trying to thread that ball for Ronaldo, didn't quite manage to make it. And Pepe again can hold on to the ball at the back. Modric now, Marcello, Ronaldo, Di Maria just on the outside. Benzema waiting for the ball in the middle, couldn't quite get there, and again Rosenmeier can now come away. Check here from Ronaldo, nice little ball to Benzema. Oh, he's taken his legs away there, but somehow has got away with that one.
If he doesn't give it, does he? Thought for a minute, I thought Benzema was going to play in Ronaldo there, but good again defending from Daniel. Players in the right place at the right time. Is this a chance maybe get it into that wider area? He's got Ronaldo doing the skills, but his skills are no good in the halfway line. He wants it on the edge of the box.
It's found some space on the far side now. The right back Contrail, who skips past the first one, has got a bit of speed here as well. Oh, tried to check now. That ball will bounce luckily for him. Two men to aim at in the box. Ball played in. Pepe with the header away, and things stay level again.
Well, he does really well there, because I thought he'd lost his opportunity, but eventually the ball fell kind for him, and a good cross into the box. Not quite.
Danger here once more. Ronaldo now feeding Di Maria, and Benzema waiting. Ronaldo! Oh, off the bottom of the post!
Wow.
Right on the stroke of half-time, August Rosenmeier almost takes the lead.
Wow, what a ball in the box, and the header was an absolute beauty. Tried to put it in the corner, and the post has kept it 0-0. Great header, wasn't it?
Fantastic, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Cordero was slightly more possession in that first half, 58-42, but really not much between the two of them whatsoever, and the scoreline reflects it. 0-0, straight underway in the second half then. Not even virtual oranges in this game.
That's quite clever for you. I must admit, there wasn't an awful lot between either of the boys. Both had wonderful opportunities. Certainly that was the best one right at the end of the game for Mr. Rosenmeier. Not just quite off the bottom of the post, he's very unlucky there, and Daniel lives to breathe again.
If you are just tuning in, it's the FIFA Interactive World Cup, our second game of the evening. A chance here for Rosenmeier, who's found some space and has now got Ronaldo on the ball and couldn't quite turn and shoot. This is a Group B match. We had a Group A match earlier on. Alfonso Ramos, the defending world champion, double world champion from 2008 and 2012, winning his opening Group A game. This one is our second one between two 17-year-olds from Denmark and Spain, and so far it's been a very tense affair with no goals.
Yeah, there's not been an awful lot between them, has there? Again, we've seen the possession stats are very good. The boys keep possession well. It's just got to try and move the ball into an area where you can maybe get the likes of Benzema, Ronaldo. Maybe this is it.
Yeah, Ronaldo trying to find his way through. It's going to fall to Di Maria. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. And it's pulled away once more by Cordero, who both teams playing as Real Madrid. Cordero playing in the blue, with Rosenmeier in the home kit of the white. Once more on the attack here, Sami Khedira near side. Ball inside, oh, that's brilliantly picked up. Ronaldo's going to feed it through and couldn't quite get the cross or the shot in, but will force a corner kick. Di Maria.
We're getting closer.
We are getting closer. Header at the back post is by Benzema. It's bobbing all over the place back there. Finally is cleared away.
He does really well there, Cordero, because I thought that might just drop for Benzema.
Cordero working hard with Di Maria, has pulled the ball to the left-hand side, has now got Benzema with some space here. Little ball over the top. Oh, chance! Cordero! 1-0 to the Spaniard with a fantastic half volley.
What a finish that was. It was a great break. We said he got good defending, gets the ball clear, and in a flash gets the ball up the other end. The ball in was an absolute beauty, and the volley from Ronaldo, an absolute peach. Deserves to be one up. It's a great goal.
Yeah, technically as well, if you're a FIFA 13 player, what the clever part of that goal was actually the run by Di Maria. The diagonal run drew the defenders away, gave the space to Benzema on the far side, which allowed them to then check back that ball to Ronaldo to finish. Brilliant play, whether you're in the real football world or the FIFA 13 world. 1-0.
Rosenmeier with Marcelo into the box. Has he got a half chance for Ronaldo to shoot? Goal!
Unbelievable. It's 1-1 after we were singing the praise of Cordero at the other end, and Rosenmeier comes back and makes it 1-1.
Well, Rosenmeier does brilliant with Marcelo, doesn't throw the ball in, he tries to work it into Ronaldo. Little turn, good shot, gets it on target this time. Goalkeeper can't stop it. He's back in the game, 1-1.
Unbelievable. 70 minutes about to be played in this second match of the evening, Group B, and it's 1-1 between the two 17-year-old first-timers here. Well, actually the second time for August Rosenmeier, who's here last year, or in Dubai last year in the FIFA World Cup, Interactive World Cup 2012. Now a chance for Rosenmeier to build another attack here. That one's snuffed out this time by Cordero at the back. And he's going to do a little bit of defensive work in the midfield. Ronaldo's lost the ball, and Benzema now can come away. Arbeloa looks for the little through ball back to Benzema. Quickly turns. Ronaldo for a second. Oh, twists and turns. And that is sensational football. Rosenmeier takes the lead.
That was absolutely magnificent from August Rosenmeier. Brilliant skill into Ronaldo, but he didn't go for the shot this time. A little fade, drags it inside, and a most beautiful finish with the inside of his left foot. No chance for Daniel. 2-1. What a game second half this has been.
Yeah, second half has been everything the first half wasn't. Complete contrast between the two halves. What do they say about a game of football?
Amazing, isn't it?
It is a game of two halves, completely. And that's exactly what we've seen in FIFA 13 in our second Group B game.
Well, he doesn't want to panic. You know, there's still a bit of time there.
Yeah, 11 minutes
10,
left.
11 minutes, yep.
And does have a chance. It was sort of just that he got that first goal in a way, because having lost that first goal in the first match, that was, well, not a match in the end. Oh, that one's come off the arm of Ronaldo. Won't matter too much. They'll be able to clean that one up at the back. with Pepe and Contral. Carry on now. On the far side. Time ticking down. We've only got 8 minutes remaining. And the ball is in Rosenmeyer's possession, and he'll try and keep it that way as well. Lovely little ball of Callion, who's found some space here. Checks back. Little ball over the top. Benzema's lurking dangerously, but Casillas came.
Yeah, well done, Daniel. Got your goalkeeper to come out, get that. Take the danger away. Don't leave it on your defenders to head it out to maybe a white shot on the edge of the box. Good skill again from August with his players.
Oh, fantastic. That one looked offside, and
you think you're spot on, Paul?
It was just a hairline. That's enough. Caldera now gets the ball back, and that's a clattering challenge from Di Maria, but completely legal as well. Took the ball and now takes the ball inside that box. Chance for 3. Just goes over the bar.
He was unlucky, isn't he? Oh,
that's
a corner, in fact, isn't it? Or is it a touch with the goalkeeper?
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, a corner. There's going to be another one as well, which is good news for August Rosenmeier, keeping the ball down at this end. We're in 89 minutes. He just needs to keep possession. Little short corner.
Yeah, short corner, trying to keep that one in the corner, but does play the ball in. Oh, it's fallen on the side to Khedira, who just about was about to pull the trigger. And then Arbeloa now, he can't pass because he knows he's offside. But the ball goes into the middle. Casillas with the first and the second save. Somehow keeps the game alive in injury time. But I don't know how many more chances he'll get. In fact, no more chances. Denmark win that one, 2-1. Rosenmeier has come back from 1-0 down, Alan, to win that one 2-1.
Terrific. I mean, I feel for Daniel. Genuinely, I really do. I can see him just leaving there. He's upset. He knows he played okay. You know, he was winning the first game when he was ahead. And to be fair, he did take the lead after, 62 minutes, and 8 virtual minutes later, 1-1 with a super equaliser from August Rosenmeier. And I've got to say, the winner is an absolute beauty as well. It was a super game by 2 17-year-olds. I thought they were excellent.
Yeah, very good game indeed. I've got a quick replay for you from that game as well, in case you didn't see the winning goal. Here is where it came from. Lovely through ball. Ronaldo's turn, though, there was absolutely spot on, and that's such a great finish.
It's wonderful skill, isn't it, to be able to control your man. Looked as if you're going to play the shot, drag it back in, but not only that, he drags it with his right, and then it's a left foot finish into the corner. Fantastic stuff, and August Rosenmeier will be absolutely delighted. He's a step nearer taking the title to Denmark.
Yep, and that's exactly what he planned to try and do, become the most famous Danish FIFA 13 player in the world. Right now he is, because he's the only one here in the World Cup final. Last year, didn't quite make it through to the grand final. He wants to go one step forward this year. So, let's find out from him right now what his feelings are after winning his opening Group B game with Kay.
Thanks, guys. Well, I'm here with the winner of Game 2, despite the delay, August Rosenmeier. August, well done. Did you have a plan for today's game?
Yes, it's passion. Just, the passion for the football and for FIFA. So I just tried to play my play, and it went great. So I'm happy.
It did go well. That's great, and it's great to hear about the passion for it too. How did you think it was going? How did you feel when they had to stop and then start again?
It was really hard because I was down with 1. But luckily I came to 2-1. So I'm really happy for this victory.
That's fantastic, August. Thank you very much for your time, and well done there. Thank you very much as well. As we mentioned before, the FIFA Confederations Cup is the next big tournament to take place in this year's FIFA calendar. Over the years, this tournament has seen so many outstanding goals that it's really hard to say which is the best out of all of them. So this is where you come in. From the 13th of May, you can vote for the ultimate FIFA Confederations Cup goal. Just take a look at this. I'm now joined again by Spanish national team player Raúl Albiol. Welcome back, Raúl. Bienvenido. It really is great to have you here. I'm going to ask him, which a lot of people want to know, is if he plays FIFA himself. Los jugadores quieren saber si tú juegas al FIFA 13.
Bueno, juego poco, pero bueno, algo sí y cuando tengo tiempo, ¿no? Sobre todo porque viajamos mucho, tenemos muchos partidos, pero de vez en cuando sí que suelo jugar con los amigos.
Okay, he doesn't play too much, but obviously with the team travelling as much as they do, he plays now and again with his friends in the team, which brings me on to my next question to ask him who the best player is for Real Madrid. ¿Quién es el mejor jugador para el Real Madrid? En la FIFA, sí.
FIFA. Bueno, está claro que Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sí?
Y yo después, sí.
Cristiano first and Raúl second is what he said there. Now we're going to ask him what he thinks of his statistics on FIFA 13. ¿Estás contento con tus estadísticas en la FIFA 13?
Hombre, siempre se puede mejorar un poco, ¿no? Pero bueno, están bien y nada, intento, pues bueno, cuando juego ponerme, eso es importante, jugar y bueno, si vamos perdiendo si hace falta delantero también, hay que jugar a meter goles.
Okay, he said he can always improve them, as you can see, but sometimes when he plays, he likes to get the goals like the forwards do. But we've even seen earlier, we saw a Dan scoring with Alfonso Ramos. He can make anybody do anything. We'll move on to some more real football-based questions now, though, with Raúl, and we'll talk about the Confederations Cup and how he sees Spain's chances. Viene la Copa Confederaciones para España. Ha seleccionado muchas veces para La Roja. ¿Cómo lo ves este torneo?
Bueno, un torneo que no hemos ganado y creo que bueno tiene que ser el objetivo, ¿no? Este año conseguir la Copa Confederaciones y bueno, esperemos, ¿no? Llegar en el mejor momento, ¿no? De forma también los jugadores porque ha sido una temporada dura, de muchas lesiones y bueno, no es fácil, ¿no? Llegar a este tramo de temporada físicamente bien, pero esperemos, ¿no? Que los jugadores que vayan convocados y bueno, pues si tengo la suerte, ¿no? de poder ir también, pues intentar eso, ¿no? Conseguir ganarla porque es una de las cosas, ¿no? que le queda a España.
Yeah, okay, well, it's one of the cups at Spain. It seems they've won everything, but this is one that they haven't managed to win. They're going into it hoping to win, but Raúl said that at the moment, it's just a difficult time for the Spanish national team as it's been a very long season domestically, and lots of the players are injured this year, but they will be going into it, and they hope to have a little bit of luck on their side, and hopefully that will play a part in it. I'll ask him now as well how he sees their chances in the World Cup as they're defending the title next year. Y también en el Mundial el año que viene, ¿vas a defender el campeonato?
Bueno, aún queda un año, no sabemos, ¿no? Si estaremos, trabajaremos, ¿no? Para poder estar en esa lista del Mundial, pero está claro, ¿no? Que la selección que vaya de jugadores allí, pues defender, ¿no? el ser campeón del mundo, pues no será fácil, va a ser un Mundial muy difícil, ¿no? de volver a ganar. Pero bueno, España tiene muy buenos jugadores, muchos jóvenes, ¿no? Que vienen por detrás muy buenos y por lo tanto creo que es suficiente, ¿no? Plantilla como para defender, ¿no? y llegar lejos, ¿no? En el Mundial 2014.
Muy bien. Okay, gracias, Raúl. Thanks very much. Raúl just said at the moment he has to wait to see if he's there, but he's sure that whichever players will be called up will be looking to defend it. It's not going to be easy, but it's a young side and they definitely have the quality in the squads to do so. You'll also be watching his FIFA skills a little bit later on as he will be playing one of the games with one of our players here. But before we check out how he does at that, let's take a look at how good another football player is. Tottenham's right back, Kyle Walker, on this console.
We're here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium where the second territory showdown for the FIFA Interactive World Cup will take place. The 4 best players from England will compete today for a seat at the grand final in Madrid.
Ty Walton, age 19, from Birmingham. Samuelson Andorin, age 23, from London. George Sipita, age 17, from Cheshunt. Adam Winston, age 20, from Preston.
Well, we're going to see George play Adam, and away we go. And it's a rather weak piece of defending, and there's the first goal. Benzema now. Can he work it onto the right foot? It's a brilliant goal.
3-0 to George. Congratulations, what a win.
Adam against Sammy. And that's such an authentic move. I've seen Manchester City score goals like that. And Adam has got a goal at last. It's 1-1. And there is the final whistle. Good handshakes at the end. We're ready to go again. Can he get himself into a shooting position? And there it is. And that should wrap it up for a second win for George. The game that really matters between Ty and George. What a great chance for the opening goal. And George has taken the lead here and on the attack again.
I still think there's more goals in this game.
And at last, a goal scored by Ty, and George has conceded for the first time today. And Benzema, and that could do it.
Benzema just mopped up and put the ball in the back of the net as good strikers do.
Ty fighting to the very last. Counting down the seconds now, and George has done it. He's won it by 3 goals to 2.
George, I'm going to present you your ticket, the Emirates ticket for your flight to Madrid. Now, George, you have an extra challenge playing a show match against Kyle Walker.
Go on, Kyle. Go on, Kyle. Come on.
Oh. No.
George, you're a meanie.
Well, I don't think my formation really counts on him because he just beat me 2-0. But you know, I think, as I said, I think he should just keep to his formation and his style of play that that he's been playing, because he's been the reigning champion today, and it seems to be working.
Well, that was indeed a great game. Unfortunately, Kyle Walker could not beat George during that game, but maybe World Cup winner Raul Albiol has what it takes to beat our FIWC player, Stanislav Chakarov. Let's see who will win this match. Will it be Stanislav Chakarov or will it be Raul Albiol? Alan, Paul, what do you think? Do you think Raul has even the smallest chance of winning this game?
Of course he does.
He does?
He absolutely does.
He's just looked over at me.
Absolutely. He was like, yeah, he was ready.
No, he was like,
no.
No. I mean, Raul plays big games on a Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, whenever he is. But
honestly,
he looks genuinely petrified.
Yeah, he's definitely got a chance. You guys, you voted on Facebook, well done, for Stanislav Chakarov to play Raul. And they are about to get underway, so well, hopefully we'll get the teams. Now, I'm pretty sure that Raul's going to go with Real Madrid.
Real Madrid? Real Madrid?
Are you playing yourself, though?
Barcelona contra Real Madrid.
Okay, fine. Okay, so it's Real Madrid versus Barcelona, as I would have expected.
Number 9. Albiol, 9. Number 9.
So
play yourself up front if you're going to score a goal.
I was going to say, whether he's going to play himself up front in the tactics or not, we'll find out in a minute. It's going to be Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Raul Albiol playing as you'd expect as Real Madrid, and Stanislav Chakarov, your Facebook-picked player to face off against Raul, is playing as Barcelona. Not his favourite team, that would be Levski Sofia, but his favourite player in the world is Lionel Messi. So it's sort of, I guess, that's why he's chosen Barcelona, and because, of course, well, it's Barcelona versus Real Madrid.
Absolutely. I'm so glad he's gone Barcelona, because that just gives us a little bit more edge to the game as well.
It does, yes.
With everybody watching online at the moment, and the result.
We are only going to play one half of this as well.
Yeah.
Barcelona in their unusually orangey-yellow strip. I really do dislike that strip quite a lot, but nevertheless, my prejudice aside, that's what they're playing in. Real Madrid playing in their home strip. White top, white shorts and white socks, and a whole colour rainbow of boots as well being used in there as Raul comes forward here. And, oh dear me, that was a good stop in the end, as Chakarov had a chance to take the lead and gets a second bite at the sherry on the edge of the area. That one's been blocked as well. Good defending there by Albiol.
Brilliant defending, actually, and the goalkeeper made a great save as well. It just looked as though when the ball went to Iniesta, that would be it. It gives us a good opportunity as well to see how good Stanislav Chakarov is.
Yeah, he's got a big week ahead of him, of course, in this FIFA Interactive World Cup, and his matches one underway in his group. He's also in Group A, which is Alfonso Ramos' group, so he's in a tough one, isn't it? Oh, that's a crazy tackle and then a lovely back heel from Albiol. But it has lost in possession here, as Chakarov now has another chance on the edge of the box. Into the box they go. Pedro now on that far side. Now pulls it back for Song. Javi!
Oh,
no!
Incidentally, Raul Albiol with a grande giocatore! Hey, just shout, he's a big player. He's a good player for him, Albiol. He's been under a little bit of pressure, in fact, for the opening, got to say, 18 minutes or so. He's been under pressure.
Yeah, Chakarov now coming forward once more, this time with Messi. A little bit of trickery here from the Argentinian. Round one, round two. Couldn't get round the last 4 players that surrounded him, though.
And another
really good bit of defensive play by Raul Albiol.
You don't normally see a game between Real Madrid and Barcelona this one-sided.
No, quite. Iniesta now. Xavi. Inside ball to Messi. Oh, beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. Lionel Messi strikes in 22 and Stanislav Chakarov has the lead.
It's a wonderful finish from Chakarov, isn't it? This little ball into Messi and the lunging tackle from Raul Albiol.
Desperate.
Just not quite.
Bit desperate.
Just not quite there. It's a good job you missed him because he'd have probably halved him in 2, but wonderful finish and good stuff by Stanislav.
Yeah, here comes Raul Albiol on the far side with Contrao, who's actually lost the ball to Higuain. And Jordi Alba now near side. Sanchez, Xavi inside. Messi, more trickery. Less execution this time now. There was a chance there for Albiol to break forward with himself.
He just forgot to take it, didn't he? He was unlucky, to be fair. He's probably, hang on a minute, a little flick up.
Yeah. Chance here.
I've been impressed so far with Stanislav. His ball with the wall.
Wow, this is just, he's showboating
hello.
now with Messi. Look at this, Sanchez now.
Hello.
Oh, is that going to be a penalty? I've got a feeling it might be.
Referee!
Oh, no, not a penalty. Just outside the box, though. Big chance here for 2-0.
Who's taking it?
On
Messi?
30 minutes, this has got to be Lionel Messi, surely. Up over the wall. It is Messi. And it's over.
Only just. 15 minutes to go. Can Raul get back into the game?
Score stays at 1-0. And the long ball comes to nothing from the goalkeeper. Instead, it's back into the possession once more. Again, the showboating coming out from Chakarov. And now,
away, though.
Yeah, Albiol now over to...
I want to see Raul have at least one shot on target, see what Chakarov's got at the back. So far, he hasn't been.
Might get a chance here. He's got a quick
much.
throw in, and it's Xavi Alonso on the far side. Chance to cross the ball and does so. Can't find a player in the middle of the box though, and then instead Ronaldo, of all people, clears it away.
Oh, good
and
defending.
He's going to get the ball back here as well.
Got to keep possession, work it in a wider area if he can.
Good little bit of play by Ozil. Chance here for Higuain!
Oh, what a save! Great play from Raul there. Lovely little ball in, but a great save.
Yeah, Messi now again. Sanchez this time with the trickery. Look at this. Little flick-ups now coming as well. And Iniesta now far side. What can he do with the ball? All sorts is the answer. But Albiol having absolutely none of that whatsoever. No-nonsense football.
Just shows you how clever the boys are with the players doing the flicks and the little drag backs, etc., etc. Certainly good stuff from Chakarov. Good to watch. Oh, nearly another one. Got to say, Raul's done okay. He's only 1-0 down. Thought he was going to be beaten by
and he had a fairly clear-cut chance with Higuain as well. That could have gone to being a 1-1 scoreline. Last couple of minutes now of the one and only half we're going to get in this show match. Raul Albiol is 1-0 down, but now has a chance here. Higuain's managed to get himself through. Just stalled on the ball a little bit though. Oh, and then gave it away.
He ran out of options, didn't he? I thought he was just going to go.
Oh, Valdez makes a mistake. There's a chance! And Albiol equalises through Cristiano Ronaldo.
Brilliant stuff, brilliant. I can't help thinking that Chakarov has actually made a little mistake there. Just a roll. There's the finish. Is that it? Half time?
We are going to get the final part of the half, I think, but it is going to end in a 1-1 draw. I'm pretty sure of that. Injury time now, and Albiol just saying, put the ball out, put it out. There we go. Final whistle has gone, and Raul Albiol scores a last-minute equaliser. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1-1.
Fantastic, brilliant. Well done, boys.
He looks mightily relieved.
Yeah, I bet he does. I mean, to be fair, I think Stanislav was, let's just say, playing well within himself.
Yes.
With the flicks.
He wasn't showing us any tactics, that's for sure. He didn't want to give anything away to any of the other players.
Great stuff from Raul as well.
Fantastic sport from both of them. Really, really good.
Fantastic.
And great little show match to continue our coverage here at the FIFA Interactive World Cup.
He can be able to go back to the team tomorrow at training and say,
head held high.
You know what I mean? Head held high. I managed to get a point. I know it was only one half, and I was against a lad that's pretty good. But yeah, he will be absolutely delighted.
He will. Okay, so almost ready for our third match of 4 this evening in our group games. First of all, let's go back to Kay.
Well, what a game that was. Raul played really well, definitely gave it his best shot. It's very difficult to beat these guys, seeing as though they are the 21 best FIFA 13 players worldwide, but 1-1 is nothing to be ashamed of at all. It's now time to turn our attention back to the game. So far, we've seen 2 fantastic matches, so let's see what the next game entails. Let me hand you back over to Alan and Paul, our commentators for tonight.
Yes, thanks very much, Kay. Welcome back to the commentary desk. It is it's cooling down nicely, actually, so it's time to warm things up with a Germany versus England clash of the Titans. It is, of course, the British champion George going up against Kai Volin, German's champion for the 2nd consecutive years, and last year's 3rd place bronze medalist here at the FIFA Interactive World Cup finals as well. So, big game, this one.
Yeah, very big game. I saw Kai playing in Dortmund. He was very, very good indeed. I thought he was pretty confident, you know, he didn't look as if he had many nerves, and he came through that with flying colours, no problem. So it's a bit of a test for George, although you know, he's qualified back in at Spurs. So yeah, it's always nice when it's a German-England game, isn't it? Don't look at me like that.
Not for the English, it's not for the German. I live in Germany and I'm English, so I have no idea.
Well, there's only one good thing I'm going to say. The game can't go to penalties, can it?
It can't go to penalties.
So that's an advantage.
It is, and luckily there's no Stuart Pearce or Gareth Southgate in FIFA 13. I went there, sorry guys. Let's show you the group and the way that the group's set out right now for this Group C. It's a tough group, actually, for the Brit George Cerrito to be in. He's got Oscar Martin in there, who's also one of the outside favourites. Mark Arisa is also another man I want you to watch for. Abdul Aziz Al Sheri as well from Saudi Arabia, very good player. Ivanov and Asia, both capable players of doing damage in that group.
That's a tough group, Paul.
Really tough group, and it's a baptism of fire for George. It's his first international FIFA tournament. Has only been playing the game since 2012. Compare that to Kai Volin, who's been around since, what, 2005, 2006 in the FIFA series, and he's got plenty of experience, of course, 3rd place in last year's Dubai World Championship final as well. So I wouldn't say this is David Goliath, but it's you know, it's weighted in one way.
Yeah, I think, Paul, you wouldn't be too far away with that. Certainly in experience it is, most definitely. But let's not hide the fact that George has done well getting here, which means he's a capable football player, and I don't think Kai can take him, you know, he's got to take him pretty serious. But it'll be a good game, but naturally I think probably favourite, maybe just Kai.
Yeah, we'll see how it unfolds in this final group game now. Just getting themselves
at the moment,
set up. It's a Group C game, of course. Kai Volin, luckily, well, not luckily because he's seeded, but he does avoid both Bruce Grenac and Alfonso Ramos as well.
Still looks a tough group, Paul.
Different 3 groups, but that's exactly what I was going to come to. It does look like. But then I suppose this stage, you know, 21 players from all around the world: Colombia, America, Brazil, Denmark, France, Sweden. You know, from Spain, obviously in particular, and Germany, and one from the UK, which we're going to see next. You know, brilliant players all round. So not an easy group amongst them.
You just went through the group stages there, and even Alfonso Ramos, who won our first game, was actually mentioning, I think, probably 4 of the players out of that group, including Kai.
Yes.
So although we said, you know, he's got a tough group as well, I think by the looking, and I think just with the guys talking about who they expect to do really well, I think Kai's got his work out to, you know, to get out the group and qualify for the later stages.
Yep, absolutely. Players almost ready to get underway.
I'm presuming we have Real Madrid versus Real Madrid.
I would assume that we have Real Madrid versus Real Madrid. In fact, we're just told we have been. I just want to put something right as well.
Apparently, Kai wanted to play as Brighton, but...
Hey, I'd be more than happy to see him playing as Brighton or Hanover 96.
A big Brighton fan.
Hey, well, you know, place of birth.
Was
I wasn't
being too disparaging to Brighton there, considering they're going to be in the playoffs.
Well, in the playoffs, we'll see how they go. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. My 3 teams this year, because I have 3 teams, because I spent a lot of time in the northeast.
What, just in case the other 2 are bad?
So I'm a Newcastle fan through and through. Have been for more than 30 years.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, suffering a little bit recently. Don't need any more of you to add salt into the wound. But Cardiff and Brighton, my other 2 teams, doing all right.
Hanover.
And Hanover 96. Yeah, that's from the Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the German stuff. See, he's good at German. I'm not. He lived in Germany longer than I did, though.
Only just. Guys must be getting pretty close now, I would imagine. Always remember the first game in the group is an important game, and Kyle want to get to. I know we've got a bit of bloom.
We're underneath a bit of a tree, and every now and again the wind blows. It's the first time I've done an outside broadcast in a while, actually, since I was at the Playboy Mansion. Just want to slip that one in.
Oh my word! I can't believe you just said that.
I went there, and honestly, it's the first time I've done an outside broadcast in a long time, and I remembered why I didn't like them now.
Oh, this is lovely.
But this is fantastic.
This is beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Absolutely.
What we need is another top game from the lads.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how George does here, incidentally, because obviously, psychologically, this is the first time he's been here.
Yep.
And his first game is again someone who is recognised as maybe one of the favourites that might actually go and win this stuff.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how the first sort of 20
great measurement.
half hour does.
Great measurement for
yeah.
him. I mean, if he gets a result out of this, that will give him massive confidence for the rest of the group.
Favourite team is Liverpool.
Yeah, don't go there. I know where you're going with this.
No, I'm not going anywhere with it. I'm just saying George's favourite team is Liverpool.
I'm just going to get it out there so we don't have to discuss this again. Yes, we let 6 goals in at home to Liverpool last week.
Is that what we're talking about? Sorry,
you can play dumb with me if you like, Alan. I happen to know you're a very intelligent man, so I know
all about it.
Of course you had. Yeah, we're just going to get that one out there now so that I don't have to suffer anymore. The Twitter's probably going mad right now with the whole,
Yeah, well, let's not get ourselves into trouble there. Incidentally, on the other side, Kai's favourite team, Borussia Dortmund, and Marco Reus, probably one of the best young players in Germany, if not in Europe, and of course are in the Champions League final. He'll be playing my old team, Bayern Munich. Yes. It was a wonderful, in this very city, actually, they've come here and they got beat, of course, but the 4-1 result in the first leg meant they will be at Wembley on May 25th. That was absolutely brilliant, genuinely. I mean, to be fair, with the chances that Real Madrid have, at the start of the first half, you'd have thought, oh my goodness, if they get one of them, then Dortmund really would have been staring down the barrel. Yeah. But they hung in there, and of course, Lopez had a couple of wonderful saves. Lewandowski probably should have scored. Gundogan probably should have scored. So it had just about everything, and maybe just the way they've played the competition, it's probably fitting, I suppose, that the two German
They're going
sides
crackers in Germany right now as well, having two German teams in the final for the first time ever. It's crazy just having them both in the semi-finals.
Kyle will be delighted. I don't know whether he's going to Wembley, but he'll obviously be delighted that Dortmund are there. George, on the other hand, is a Liverpool fan.
Yes, and a UK winner as well. First time he entered the FIFA Interactive World Cup this year. And his favourite player on the screen, Lionel Messi, as we've already discussed on Kai Volin's side. They both like to play very similar formations, actually, so expecting this one to be tactically very close indeed. Here we go then, we're about to get underway. Now a third game of the evening, Group C matchup. Kai Volin and Britain's lone representative, the champion from the UK, George Sarita. George playing in the dark blue strip, Kai Volin playing in the home strip of Real Madrid, and we are underway.
I wish George all the best here. It's not an easy opening for him. There'll be other opportunities, hopefully, depending on the way the game goes. But what an opportunity for him, well, to stamp his mark on this competition and show that he's not just here to make up the numbers.
Yeah, Kai Volin with an early chance, though, and chance for a header at the back post is taken away from him by Casillas. Nicely done. And Sarita can now bring this ball away. He's found some space here for Ronaldo. He's in acres of room in the midfield and decides to take the challenge on and then has to back away. He was robbed by Pepe but got the ball back. And again, using him very nicely indeed. Oh, that's actually a poor final ball in the end after some good work from Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo did well there, and George has decided that he thought maybe a little first-time pass into the middle where Benzema was, but unfortunately not good enough. And Kai can pick up.
That was so lucky.
So lucky. Pass out the back there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kai Volin sailing very close to the wind at the back and almost letting George Sarita in there with an early opportunity as well. First goal will be very important, and it's going to go to Kai Volin if he can finish this, and he can't. Casillas somehow got a hand to that at very close range, as George Sarita has defended that admirably.
Okay, brilliant play there, wasn't it? And a little lob over the top. Although he's got a bit of defending to do here, and he's managed to do that. Oh no, he hasn't.
No, Ronaldo's going to break this one away again here, and George Sarita dancing himself in towards the box. That one's going to be forced off the foot of the white Real Madrid player, so a corner kick now. Pressure on Kai Volin early on, and Casillas will take those all day long.
He does well and puts the ball long up the park. That shouldn't be a problem really at the back for George. It's not. Pepe controls well, finds a blue shot. That's exactly what you've got to do, but that was a good chance a couple of minutes ago, wasn't it, for Kai? Lovely ball through, but a wonderful stop from goalkeeper Casillas by George Sarita.
So, 18 minutes played, no goals. Sarita now coming forward with Ronaldo once more. Again, a little bit of trickery inside the box, trying to hold on to that ball as long as he possibly can. And a little too long in the end has allowed Kai Volin to come away with this one. Long ball over the top into the middle. Ronaldo can break here. It didn't quite settle down for him though. And it was Di Maria with another chance. Oh, he's gone for a pass to the side to a non-existent Real Madrid player.
Well, that's twice George has got caught with one right through the middle there. It was maybe just lucky that it was Di Maria that ended up with the chance to score the goal. Had it been Ronaldo, you would imagine Kai Volin would have been 1-0 up.
Yeah, well, I called it. I thought it was going to be Ronaldo because of the position it was in. Luckily for him, it was Di Maria. Found himself in a more advanced position. I was going to say strange, but it's not strange to see him advanced. Just strange to see him in that position instead of Ronaldo. Chance now for George Sarita to come back here on the counter-attack. Ball staying with him, with Essien now on the edge of the box here. But does like to shoot from that range, and that one ricochets off a Real Madrid defender.
He's unlucky there, George. I like it when you get on the edge of the box and you just take a snapshot. You just never know if it's going to miss a defender and get through to the goalkeeper and maybe sneak one in, and this is a good chance. Oh, no, it's not. Nicely muscled out the ball there by Contral.
Contral with good body usage.
Good half hour, Paul. Really good half hour. George has been excellent, yeah.
Yeah, solid so far from the Brit. And Kai Volin not really threatened heavily, but hasn't really found his cutting edge either, so no goals is about the right scoreline.
Good skill.
Kai Volin now finding some space on the left-hand side. That might just run out, you know. Ooh, just dropped out. And he's frustrated, you can see that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Isn't able to find some rhythm here. Instead, he's been broken up yet again. As George now has a chance to break once more with Ronaldo. Little ball inside to Callion. Essien laid off the ball perfectly. All tried to slip that one through with a slide roll ball to Ronaldo. But once again, that final killer ball, not quite there. Now, oh, that's brilliant though. Ronaldo, one-on-one with Casillas. All he has to do is lob it. Oh, my word, what a great opportunity. Might get a second chance on the edge of the box with Benzema. Di Maria has fallen to, and the referee has blown up. And that one will be a free kick.
Kai can't believe it because he thought when he broke clear there, he's got his score. He maybe just took it too much to the right-hand side and gave his player Ronaldo too much to do. But got to say, George, your goalkeeper Casillas did well there. Still 0-0.
Certainly did. We'll talk about that one at half-time because I think there's a couple of chances now. Ball into the box. Oh, beautiful header down from Ronaldo. Does open up George Sarita, and Kai Volin takes the lead.
Well, just when I didn't think there were really going to be an opportunity, it was a good ball into the middle. You've got to say, Kai Volin gets Ronaldo up above the defender. There's nothing he can do about it. And George won't be happy with that because he's played really well. And right on 41 minutes, Kai takes the lead. Can't really say it's been coming. It's been pretty even. Here's another chance.
Yeah, chance for Benzema now over the top for two. Blasted again, goes for power. And Kai has gone for power every single time. I felt a little bit earlier on, he could have opened up the scoring earlier with a simple lob over the top of the goalkeeper. Went for power. And I wondered then if it was a mistake. It's proved not to be because he does have the lead. Half-time, fast approaching here. Hasn't been a shoddy half from George Sarita though. Finds himself just a goal down.
Yeah, he's been absolutely fantastic, hasn't he? He might not finish 1-0 down if he can just sneak this through, but good defending from Kai Volin with Sergio Ramos. Takes it quickly. He wants maybe another goal before half-time.
Yeah, he's not going to get it though at this rate. It's actually George that got the counter-attack going. It's back with Kai Volin in midfield now. And yeah, George with a slightly more defensive positioning here. Oh, Modric, lovely little check inside. Ball into the box. Benzema! That one's a little bit too far out for that header to go in.
The first header was too good for Casillas. That one from Benzema. This time, George Sarita's goalkeeper Casillas does the business. A great first half. Got to say, wonderful stuff from Kai Volin. A great header from Ronaldo after 41 minutes.
So 1-0 at half-time. We're going to make some changes in this second half by the looks of things. Kai Volin.
He's got to go surely a little bit more aggressive, maybe, George, to get one back.
I think he does have to, yes. Yeah,
that's probably what he's thinking about.
Do you think Kai was good for that 1-0 lead, or do you think he should have had a 2 or maybe even 3?
Well, yeah, possibly. Certainly after he scored, he seemed to have a huge confidence surge, and he certainly had chance after chance. And Casillas has made some great saves for George Sarita on the other end, but I think when the last 20 minutes of the first half, I think Kai probably deserves the 1-0 lead. I don't think for 1 minute I think that George could say he didn't deserve that. I've got to say he wasn't overawed by any manner of means, and is massively still in the game. We've still got 45 minutes to go. And George is making enough changes, he hopes, that means he might get back into the game and back in quickly.
Just adjusting the
everything.
Settings, yeah,
Well,
well...
his formations went 4-2-2-2-2-2-2-2.
Changed settings a little bit. He's also changed the type of play that he's playing as well, and using his own custom tactics in there. The previous one was very defensive, I have to tell you. I think it was almost set to ultra defensive in that first half, and he can't possibly do that in this second half. So we're going to see the introduction of Marcelo now, and Kai Volin will be in the white shirts, George Sarita in the blue, both as Real Madrid, as you'd expect. And we are back underway for the second half then. Kai Volin from Germany, third in last year's FIFA Interactive World Cup final, in his opening Group C game against the UK champion George Sarita. Currently 1-0 down.
And he's not let himself down so far, George. He's been excellent. He really has. He just needs to make sure he gets the next goal. They can't go 2-0 down to someone
Ronaldo
like Kai.
has put a quick ball through to Benzema, who hits the ball on the half volley first time. Casillas flew out of his goal though, and luckily got all of his body in the way.
George Sarita, Paul, has made 3 absolutely wonderful saves to make sure he's still in this.
Yeah, could so easily have been 3 or even 4-0 right now. Instead, it's just a single goal between them. Kai Volin will know he's been in a battle. Oh, lovely little dummy there. Marcelo now used on the near side. That one's snuffed out though. And Sarita can bring this one away. Ronaldo now, if he wants to feed Di Maria quickly. No, he doesn't. He wants to carry on with the run here. And he's drawing 2 players out. Brilliant tackle though. And Xavi Alonso, Sergio Ramos can now bring this one away. And Benzema inside. Ronaldo waits for the ball to come back to him. Oh, and that one's, well, actually clean tackle. Sergio Ramos at the other end showing how good his tackling is.
I was going to say there was genuine danger for both of them there, but both made really good defensive challenges, get the ball back, and George has the ball up the other end this time.
Chance now for George Sarita maybe to pull the trigger here. Albiol, no. It's actually going to go out for a corner kick. First corner of the game for George. It's blasted in towards the 6-yard box. Stunning header from Benzema. And we're back at all square. It's 1-1.
Oh, done really well. I thought the goalkeeper was just going to come and collect that, but George has got Benzema into a position where he's got in front of the goalkeeper, gets enough of the header. I told you he wasn't out of this. 1-1.
Some stern defending so far by the Brit, and it's led to a chance at the other end. Now 1-1, chance at the other end now for Kai Volin. Ball put into the box. Benzema was waiting for that one too, but this one's going to fall nicely, and Benzema on the blue side of the Real Madrid finds Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't slip that one past, and the attack breaks down once more. Kai Volin back in control.
Knife-edge stuff. This could go absolutely any way. Get into that 65 minutes, keep possession, get a goal chance.
Oh, Ronaldo into the box, shrugs off the challenge, tries to go round one, gets round the second. Benzema's not going to get in there though, and I think he might have inflicted a foul on, I think that was Pepe at the back as well.
Maybe just did a little bit too much there, Paul, didn't he? But to be fair to George, his defending was good enough that he made Kai have to try and make space for himself. It wasn't there.
Yeah, and a chance for George at the other end. He's made 6 saves with Casillas to Kai Volin's 1. Shows you just how many shots on goal there have been from the German, but they haven't been effective. And it's 1-1 with 20 minutes to play.
It certainly couldn't go either way. It's a long ball. He's in here, Paul. He's in.
Well, there's a man back there.
Yeah, well done, George.
Excellent. And he's been brilliant in defence.
Yeah, he's been very good. I thought that was a real opportunity there, but he got his defender in the right place, picked a man up. And again, another opportunity for Kai. Unfortunately for himself, he doesn't really have a chance to score a goal.
George is shrugged off the ball there in midfield and goes back to the white half of Real Madrid. Kai Volin trying to thread a couple of passes together. Can't put any more than 3 together right now, neither of them. And George now coming forward on this near touchline with Di Maria. That one's going to be poked out for a throw. He'll settle for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, 15 minutes to go.
Di Maria now on the edge of the box, tries to find Ronaldo. Cut out. Benzema now on the opposing side. Back to Albiol, Di Maria, Ronaldo now, chance to twist and turn and do some magic, not taken. Back to Benzema, who blasts one.
Oh, what a save.
And Casillas has to be sharp, and he is sharp. Down to his right-hand side. 11 minutes remaining now. Another corner kick. This one's easily claimed, though, on the 6-yard box.
Yeah, I think Kai will be happier that was the deciding factor of his goalkeeper coming to get that one, because he didn't get the other one. And is there going to be another twist in the tail here?
Last few minutes counting down. George on the attack, and well, So a foul over there with the attack from Benzema. Di Maria's going to get the ball away here, is he? No, he actually just going to rescue that one somehow.
And getting into the position now, Paul, where you don't want to concede one because there's not a lot of time, and you know that if you concede one here, you really are in a massive uphill to try and get it back in.
What you're seeing right now is some experience from Kai Volland. He's been in this position before. He knows group play is a long haul. There's 6 games to play in that Group C, 5 more after this one. And he knows that even a draw is okay right now. It's not the end of the world. 5 other games to play. He doesn't want to give a chance to George to have a reply either if he's going to get a chance to score here, and will get a chance. Oh, it's going to break for Benzema. No! And somehow George Sarita comes away with the ball once more. Last couple of seconds of the match now. Into injury time we'll go. There's only 1 minute of injury time added on. Last chance here for Kai Volland. Comes forward with Modric. Still with Modric, trying to find some space, couldn't find any of it, and George will close this down surely now. That is the final whistle, and we do have our first draw in group play. It's George Sarita 1, Kai Volland 1, and he's done really well for that draw.
Listen, that was absolutely exhilarating stuff, because everybody's expecting Kai to win the game. He went 1 ahead. You know, George has got himself straight back into the game and does fantastically well. His goalkeeper was outstanding. And just right at the end there, when there was a half chance for Kai Volland, George's defence stood firm. It was a fantastic game. And to be quite honest with you, I think a fair result. Well, for George, certainly, I think, you know, with the way he defended. Kai will be a little unhappy because he created many chances and didn't quite manage to get over the line. It was a super game.
Super game. Let's check out just one of the very many highlights from that game. As we said earlier on, Kai Volland had more than 6 chances on goal that he didn't take during them. This is the one from George, though. Look, straightforward header from Benzema, right in the middle of the goal, unmarked almost, or at least poorly marked for that equaliser. But there were 6 or more chances for Kai Volland. I think he'll be disappointed by that.
Yeah, I think so. I think over the pitch, you know, he'd be disappointed seeing losing the goal. I thought it was the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was right above him, and you know, George did well to get. I think it was Benzema, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was in between 2 defenders to get his header on target, which is fantastic. You've got to try and score a goal from a set piece. But yeah, there's no question that better chances fell to the more experienced player of Kai Volland, but it wasn't to be, and it just shows you that George Sarita, although he hasn't been playing anywhere near as long as George, or by anywhere near as much experience, certainly did himself proud, and I think everybody back home will be delighted with that 1-1 start against probably one of the outside favourites.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had a very good start. It will give him hope as well, won't it? I mean, put up a really, really good first matchup.
Yeah, very good.
To go on and do well in the tournament. Right, for now, we are going to take a break here at the caster's desk. We've got 1 more game to come after this. First, let's go back to Kay.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, I am here with Kai Volland. Kai, are you disappointed, or do you feel okay about that result?
No, I'm a little bit angry, I would say, because I created so many chances and didn't use one of it, so I'm really disappointed and angry.
Okay, I can imagine that's the way it goes often. Are you enjoying the tournament so far, though?
Yes, of course, it's a great experience here.
Okay, great. Thanks very much for joining us, Kai. The tournament is now the only FIWC event that has taken place. This is not the only FIWC event that's taken place in Spain this year. We actually had a territory showdown at Valencia Club de Football. Let's take a look at what went down.
We're here at the home of Valencia FC at the Mestalla Stadium, where the 3rd territory showdown for the FIFA Interactive World Cup will take place.
David Arboli from Barcelona, 25 years old. Rafael Riobo from Toledo, 20 years old. Maximo Ibanez Ortin from Barcelona, 21 years old. Francisco Sanchez Martin from Almeria, 25 years old.
Our first game will be Rafael Riobo against Maximo Ibanez.
There's maybe another chance for Ronaldo with a turn and a shot goal!
You can see Maximo is delighted with that goal.
Lovely ball into the middle. Callillon, can he control it? Yes, he can. Oh, it's in! Wonderful goal. Maximo Ibanez is 2-0 up.
to Benzema. It's a chance. It can't be 3-0, can it? Ibanez with a great chance. What a finish! What a magnificent goal with the outside of his right foot. Champion Alfonso, Cadera gets a goal back. Wonderful Rafael, super play, and he's back in the game at 3-1. Oh, great save by Casillas. The ball into the net. It's going to be too late.
Too little, too late.
See Rafael again in the white, and there's a chance to take the score already, and he's done it. That is the dream start that Rafael was looking for. Ball into the middle, can he find a white shot into the middle? It's a header. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic header. Jose Carrion, brilliant goal. Ronaldo, what can you want? A brilliant Ronaldo. Oh, cool, Rafael, muy bien. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. All over, 4-0, absolutely scintillating FIFA play, and we're going to have a bit of a break here. He's got up, he's away from his console, which means he no longer takes part in the competition, and we move straight to the final. Ronaldo to the byline, cross into the box, Benzema, great goal. And we said the first goal would be very, very important. Maximo Ibanez gets Ronaldo into the box, and he is 2-0 ahead. Wonderful play. It's a penalty. Ronaldo, right at the end of the game. Penalty. Ronaldo, goal. Might be too late though. There it is, full time. Maximo Ibanez will be going to Madrid as the champion.
Pues mucho ánimo a Ibáñez, seguro que nos representa muy bien y confiamos todos en él. Mucha suerte para él en el torneo y vamos, Ibáñez.
So that was what took place in Valencia. You just saw Sergio Canales there. We've got Raul Albiol here with us in Madrid, and he'll be joining us just a little bit later on to answer some of your tweets as well. It's so exciting, everything we've seen already, but there is still one game left to be played. It's game 4. So let's send it now to our match commentators for this one, Paul Challoner and Alan McAnally.
Thank you very much, Kay. We are almost ready for our last game. It's going to be a bit of a clash, this one. It's a former world champion from 2009, last year's runners-up in the FIFA Interactive World Cup final. Bruce Grenac, of course, from France. We are ready for the game straight away, which is fantastic. Both going to be Real Madrid versus Real Madrid again. Shock horror. Bruce is going to be in the white. He's going up against Juan Ambriz Delgado from the USA. USA have had a history of very good players over the years in FIFA as well, so I'll be interested to see how Juan Ambriz matches up. Interesting favourite players, couple of there. Kaka for Bruce and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. We don't talk about him in England anymore.
Yeah, I do. I love him. I think he's fantastic.
Here we go then for our final game of the day in the FIFA Interactive World Cup. Oh, well, we were about to get underway, but seems like we're going to get some...
That's an early change.
Quick tactic changes, so it'll just be around the style of play that he's going to change up, which gives us a chance to talk to you about the two players in a little bit more depth. Bruce Grenac, 26 years of age, and has been playing FIFA pretty much for the last 4 years or so. So burst onto the scene in 2009 with that win in the FIFA Interactive World Cup, reached the final for the second time last year and was attempting to become the first player to win it twice, and lost to Alfonso Ramos, who ended up taking that title and is now searching for his second World Championship in 2013, having qualified through the French territorial showdown once more. His opponent is 22 from America, and started playing in FIFA 98, would you believe? He's only 22 years of age, so again, by my reckoning, that makes him 7. They start early, don't they, Alan?
They do start early, genuinely they do start early in these groups. I've been playing a long time. I'm really looking forward to get a chance to watch Bruce play. Obviously, you know how wonderful he is, and he's certainly favourite to win this one, but I don't think Juan Ambriz Delgado will give it all his own way, and he'll give it his best shot. This should be good.
We're underway, first couple of minutes. And Bruce Granac, as we said, playing with Real Madrid in the white tops, white shorts, white socks. And in the all blue away strip of Real Madrid, Juan Ambriz from the USA. And early possession here for Bruce Granac on the near side with Ronaldo. And that one's been pulled away by Benzema, now Di Maria. Another chance for Granac to rebuild an attack. Cali on near side, Di Maria. Ronaldo waiting, and that one's going to go out of play.
Interesting though, Bruce is quite happy just to keep possession, not necessarily look for that killer ball through. I mean, he must have had 4, 5, 6, 7 passes, just making sure that Juan didn't really get a touch of the ball and can't work it into an area where he might score an early goal. But yeah, it was good stuff by Bruce originally, but just a little unlucky there with Ronaldo running the ball out of play.
Dangerous ball out there, and showing a little bit of nerves perhaps in his first day of the FIFA Interactive World Cup final, and that's been robbed off the midfield there. Poor ball in the end, and Juan Ambriz now can bring this ball away. It's a nice looking attack, one-touch football all the way until the final ball is snuffed out by Bruce Granac, who can now counter-attack.
Who incidentally showed great skill there with a little back heel out of defence as well, so that tells you exactly how he can control his players.
Back again to Juan Ambriz, who's content to hold a bit of possession here on his own.
Well, he's only doing exactly what to Bruce that Bruce did at the start of the game here. Just keep possession, be patient, try and work it into an area.
And he has worked it into an area. Ronaldo with the shot is deflected though, and that'll just take the sting off it for Casillas.
He did well there, didn't he, Juan? A little unlucky, just took a deflection, made it easier for Bruce Granac with Casillas would make the save.
A chance on the near side for Xavi Alonso, and that one's been robbed away by Pepe. And he'll get a round of applause for that bit of work in defence. Nicely done. Modric now waiting for the ball on the far touchline, has now found Ronaldo on the inside. The initial challenge was good though, and he's had to go backwards here to Marcelo. Modric, Benzema. Still waiting for a killer ball. Ronaldo far side is waiting for it now. Can he weave some magic here into the box? No, has to check back. Checks again and again for a third time. Ball played into the box now. Falls to Essien! And that one's going to be a penalty. They're both up in arms here, but it is a penalty and a chance for Bruce Granac to take the lead. Ronaldo. Save! Oh my word! Fantastic save, and Juan Ambriz lives to see another day. It stays 0-0.
Absolutely superb. It was lovely play originally from Granac to get the ball into the box. The referee spotted it, said it's a penalty, and Juan Ambriz Delgado's goalkeeper Casillas makes the most magnificent one-handed save, picks the right side, left side, 0-0.
Juan Ambriz now with a chance of his own at the other end. He will force a corner kick. It's come off Contral. Corner kick is taken. Near post header! Casillas has to punch that one away. It's still bobbing around inside the box. Finally falls to a white-sided Real Madrid player for Granac to come away.
Oh, Delgado's unlucky there, isn't it? It was a great save, and hang on a minute.
Beautiful ball over the top bar. It come off the heel of Benzema and wouldn't fall kindly for him. And what drama we've had already. 32 minutes played, no goals.
What a 10 minutes we've had with the missed pen and then a great chance for Ambriz. Really was brilliant stuff. And possession's been good, and they know if they can just have patience and work it into that kind of areas, that's the best chance of getting a goal.
Ronaldo back to Di Maria, and Ronaldo combining with lovely 1-2s. Until now near side, he's found Ronaldo inside. It's all going through Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance, it didn't quite break for him in the end. It was cleared away by the Frenchman. But so far, the American is holding his own here.
Oh, by miles he is, isn't he? Because he's only been a half a yard there from getting through and putting Ronaldo in a scoring position, and right away Bruce Granac back at him again. It's been excellent. This is a chance.
Yeah, wow, that looked way offside to me.
Yeah, it's just offside. Modric is way offside.
Yeah, you can hang your head in shame, Modric, because you were about 4 miles offside.
I think Bruce is a little unlucky there because he tried that reverse pass. He doesn't realise that Modric has just gone beyond too much. And if he had just held his line, then he's in acres of space on that left-hand side, Paul.
Some great one-touch football from both players here. A little ball over the top. Ronaldo's only got one man to beat right now, and that man is Pepe, who stands tall and strong.
Held his nerve. Well done, Delgado. Held your nerve there because you're under massive pressure.
Oh, my word. Essien now has managed to pick up the ball near side, and that's a sloppy ball in the end. Oh, Ronaldo didn't come to it, and it's gone back to Granac again here. Right on the stroke of half-time. Perfect time to score. Ball was threaded through to Benzema from Ronaldo's feet.
I think he was offside anyway, but the referee, I think, has let play on, and Juan Ambriz gets the ball in the position he's in.
Chance here. This is not offside, Ronaldo. Oh, fantastic opportunity for Juan Ambriz to take the lead on the stroke of half-time. And Bruce Granac will sigh and breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh, that was
that stayed 0-0.
Oh, what a chance. And the only chance, I mean, he's had a couple, to be fair. We said he's been patient. The long ball through the middle gets Ronaldo clear, and this time it's Granac with Casillas making a wonderful save. Amazing, the game's still 0-0.
Yeah, hard to believe we haven't had a goal. And a penalty, but a couple of very good shots indeed. And it's been end-to-end as well. And the Frenchman, the big favourite in this group, last year's runner-up, has got an opportunity that has just gone wide from the head.
Just is a good result for Juan Ambriz Delgado, because that was pretty close.
So Delgado now back in possession in his own half.
Tough one to call this, Paul, isn't it?
Yeah, very tough.
Really tough. Both have been really, really good so far.
Difficult to know which way this is going to go. It could all come down to one piece of brilliance, a little mistake, a slice of luck. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure either one of them will take it. Now, Modric gets the rub of the green that time round. Marcelo near side. Might go for Modric again. No, decides to check inside for Benzema. Modric has carried his run on. Essien now, midfield. Here comes Ronaldo. Tries to thread the ball through to Modric now. Little good ball inside to the box. Ronaldo has gone back in there to try and retrieve it. But that hasn't worked out for Granac. Another chance now. Benzema. Oh, Di Maria couldn't turn. Modric now has another chance. This one won't work out for either of them.
Just bobbling about on the edge of the box. You're just expecting it to fall to Benzema, Ronaldo, and it buries in the back of the net, but defence is on top by miles here.
Some great passing again from Delgado in midfield. Just that final ball letting him down. And possession back with the Frenchman, who can come across the halfway line now. Di Maria. Benzema waiting. Modric is also in the box. Ronaldo just sitting a little bit further back. Here comes Benzema. They're laying off him right now and inviting the shot, which will go out for a corner kick. That's sloppy defending, really.
A little bit. He gave him too much room, didn't he? Changes it. He wants an in-swinger.
Modric then with the corner. Oh, goalkeeper originally came, then thought better of it. Fortunately for him, his defender was strong. And Benzema's going to get robbed on the edge of the box here.
Which incidentally has happened like 3 or 4 times for both players, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure you could record me saying that and just keep playing it back every time it happens.
Absolutely.
25 to go. Still 0-0. Oh, chance here and space for Ozil. Can he make a deliver? He can deliver it in. Man unmarked in the near post. Cristiano Ronaldo opens up the former world champion, and Juan Ambriz Delgado takes the lead.
Great goal. Brilliant play down the right-hand side. Chip into the middle, way above everybody, and puts it straight in the corner. And there's going to have a little change here. Wonderful play. I mean, we genuinely said that defences were on top. There wasn't a couple of chances where both were close. It was on the edge of the box, and they just couldn't manage to get a strike in. And eventually, Juan Ambriz Delgado gets into position, into the middle, and all of a sudden, it's Bruce Granac has to make a few changes, formation and staff, to get back in the game.
Yeah, Ozil's going to come on for Essien. And we're going to have almost identical lineup. 66th minute, Cristiano Ronaldo, who else? For the blue-sided Real Madrid, and we might just have our first surprise of the group play. The former world champion from 2009, last year's runner-up in the world final, under pressure here, a goal down.
Well, he'll be kicking himself after, what was it, 29 minutes. He misses a penalty. That could have settled the nerves a little bit. And just since then, to be honest, Juan Ambriz Delgado's goalkeeper has been in the right place at the right time, and defensively he's been excellent. He keeps that in. No, it's just out.
Yep. Throw in to Delgado. He'll be quite content to hold possession here, but now has lost it out to Modric. Ronaldo gets things going again. Benzema has to hold play up a little bit more in midfield. That ball's fallen kindly for Ronaldo, who feeds back towards Ozil, who's just come on. Callion now, far side, checks back. All he has to do is put a nice delivery in here. Doesn't do so first time. Now gets another chance. Oh, and then puts in a high ball when perhaps a pass might have been better. Ronaldo, though, twist and turning on the edge of the box. Still they've got it here for Granek. Still got a chance to come back in. Ozil, again, backwards, forwards, finds some space. Delivers a stinging shot, but Casillas is equal to it.
What a save from Juan Andrés Delgado. That was brilliant.
Another chance into the box. That ball's going to fall loose, and Casillas, well, he was hesitant to start with, but eventually came and got it. 77 minutes played. Bruce Granek, 0. Juan Andrés Delgado, 1.
You won't believe he hasn't scored there either. He's kept possession, twisting and turning on the edge of the box until he can just get that half yard for the shot. And when he did, Juan Andrés Delgado had Casillas stretching full length to make a brilliant save. He's still coming, Granek.
Still trying to find that equaliser. Knows how important this group stage is to get at any points you can. Doesn't want to lose anything. He's not going to get 3 out of this, I don't think, but he might get 1. Oh, where's that gone? Could have gone anywhere. It was like pinball in there. In the end, it's gone out for a corner kick. Granek will take it. Header at the far post. Well, sorry, at the near post in the end, and straight into the arms of Casillas, and Delgado can now break away.
Well, that'd be too harsh on Bruce to say he's done everything apart from put the ball in the back of the net. This might be his chance.
It's got another chance. There's 4v1 in the box. They're all waiting, queuing up, and Casillas claims it out of the sky. And what a huge chance and opportunity that was.
Well, he certainly pushed everybody forward, and he can't believe he's not scored again. Good defensive play from, or rather, Juan Andrés trying to go up the other end and score. Here
a little bit of frustration from Delgado
he's
as well.
He's in. No, he's not. Again, defensively, Delgado's blue Real Madrid team somehow get the ball away, Paul.
He showed us a little bit of frustration there in that last attack because he couldn't understand how he'd lost out to the defender. But as it was, it worked okay for him. We are almost at time up now. In fact, we are officially at time added on into 2 injury minutes, 2 virtual injury minutes for Bruce Granek to rescue something out of this group game. Otherwise, he's gone down to Juan Andrés Delgado, who is still under pressure now. Is the equaliser coming? Delgado robs him away from it. Still holds on to possession now and can counter-attack here one last time. All he's got to do is hold the ball. Final whistle sounds, and Bruce Granek, former world champion, goes down in Group B. Amazing win from Delgado.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant game. I mean, absolutely magnificent.
End to end all the time.
Bruce has missed a penalty, he'll be absolutely gutted. The amount of chances he had to score as well. But I've got to say that Juan Andrés Delgado, goalkeeper, his defence, everything he did was just about spot on. And not only that, picks the right side, saves a penalty, goes up the other end, and Ronaldo wins the game from 1-0. That was fantastic. Good by Juan Andrés Delgado.
Hard to find a highlight out of that one without showing all of the highlights, but we found one for you. Which is this one, the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliantly played, near touchline. It was Ozil who checked back first time, created a ton of space for him, but really what he did here was just get in front of the last defender. Look, right in front of him, easy pickings.
That's a great header down into the corner as well. There's no chance for your goalkeeper to save that, and he had another couple. Bruce will be, I would imagine, a little unhappy because he's played well. He's played really, really well, but just not managed to put the ball in the back of the net. And what a start for Delgado.
Yep, fantastic start for him, and the American picks off his first win in that group, and we will have an interview with Kay shortly, and that's it from the commentary desk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow 6 p.m. Central European time for more of the FIFA Interactive World Cup. Kay, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. It takes pretty much a lot to beat Bruce Granek, but I have the man who managed to do so. How are you feeling after the first day of the tournament?
Well, I am feeling great. It is very tough to play against Bruce Granek, and if I don't make it to the next round, I'll leave happy from Madrid because just amazing to beat Granek.
Yeah, you managed to beat Bruce. That's a very great achievement. Is it different playing in front of an audience and with the cameras here than it is playing at home?
Yes, it is a lot of different because you get more nervous, and everything's different.
Yeah, I can imagine it is, but well done. That's a great performance from you for that one. I've actually been really amazed at how focused these players have been throughout the tournament here in the FIWC. It is one of the many official FIFA competitions. Coming up this year is the FIFA Confederations Cup in Brazil, as well as other exciting FIFA events such as the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, which will take place in Tahiti. But now let's take a look back at the FIFA year 2012 and what went on in various other FIFA tournaments such as futsal and the Olympic football competition. Now it's one of my most favorite parts of the show again, the time when I share some of the opinions from the community with you. And I'm also joined once again by Raul Albiol, who is here to answer some of the burning questions from the community and that you've sent us on social media. First of all, on Twitter, we heard from Adam, who said, I predict this year's FIWC winner will come from Group C. If I had to pick, I'd go with Al-Sheri, and that's hashtag FIWC to send your tweets in. But some questions for Raul as well. And first one is to do with real football, and it comes from Xavier, and it says, what's the most remarkable match you've ever played? ¿Qué es el partido más distinto o más raro en que has jugado?
Bueno, más distinto, pues bueno, recuerdo uno que fue Valencia Inter de Milán, que bueno, fue nuestra clasificación para cuartos de final de la Champions, y después del partido pues hubo una pelea allí en el campo, hubo mucho jaleo y bueno, creo que fue pues, de las cosas, ¿no?, que he podido vivir, que bueno, que más me ha sorprendido, ¿no? Porque pasaron muchas cosas, jugadores por el suelo, la seguridad también, o sea que fue algo negativo, pero que me sorprendió por eso, ¿no?, por la pelea, ¿no?, que se produjo.
Yeah, okay. Raul spoke about when he was playing for Valencia and they played against Inter Milan in the quarter-finals of the Champions League, and it was a bit of a strange game because tempers were flaring high and there was fighting as well between players and security, so he said it's maybe a bit of a negative thing, but it is actually probably the most remarkable and distinct game in which he's ever played. So we'll ask him some more as well, and we'll ask him who he plays against when he plays FIFA 13. ¿Contra quién en el equipo de Real Madrid? Has jugado contra todos tus compañeros, pero ¿qué es el más gracioso?
Bueno, pues el más gracioso es el Pipa Higuaín. Suelo jugar contra él y bueno, es un poco vacilón, que se cree muy bueno y bueno, es el más gracioso y ya sabes, ¿no?, con ese tono argentino, ¿no?, gracioso y bueno, lo suelo invitar a veces a casa, ¿no? Para que juegue contra mí. Y nada, así que Higuaín es el más gracioso.
Raul says that Gonzalo Higuain is the funniest to play against, and maybe it's his Argentine manner when it comes to it, but he always likes to joke around when it comes to playing FIFA, and that's who he most likes to play against. Okay, a little earlier on, Raul managed to draw 1-1 with Stanislav. I'm going to ask him if that's the best player he's played against, if Stanislav is better than the Real Madrid players. Stanislav, el jugador de antes, ¿es mejor que tus compañeros en el Real Madrid?
Hombre, claro, y mejor que yo. Le he empatado porque se ha dejado. Se ha dejado que le metiera un gol y hemos pactado el empate, así que 1-1 es un buen resultado para mí.
Okay, well, Raul's being very modest. He said for sure he's better than his teammates, and he said he's better than me as well. But he did manage to draw with him for this one, but he believes that Stanislav let him win that one, so he's been very modest there. So the first 4 rounds have been played, and we're now halfway through the group stage. Let's have a look at the current standings and how they're shaping up at the moment as well. Okay, you'll be able to see them in just a little while. They're not coming up at the moment, but there's been plenty of action here. As you can see, the sun's gone in a little bit at the moment. We've been joined by Raul Albiol, which has been fantastic to have him here as well at the moment. And we've also seen many players involved in this, Mats Hummels and Sergio Canales too. The 4 games that have been played, we've seen lots of drama. Bruce Granek has managed to be beaten in one of the games. We spoke a little bit earlier about this. He's the player they call the machine because he keeps a straight face whenever it comes to any of this. I'm joined, as I mentioned, by Raul Albiol, and I'm just going to ask him a few more questions. I'll ask him if he'll continue to play FIFA to improve. ¿Vas a continuar a jugar a FIFA 13 para mejorar un poco?
Sí, por si acaso al año que viene tengo que venir a jugar otra vez, pues tengo que mejorar el nivel y intentar ganar.
Okay, so yeah, he said that he will be continuing to play. He's going to try to get to a higher level when it comes to this game, and he's going to try and win as well. You can follow everything to do with the tournament. You're probably watching us on YouTube at the moment. It's youtube.com/FIWC. We'd love to hear your thoughts as well on Twitter. As you saw, many people got the chance to have their questions answered by Raul Albiol. It's #FIWC, and also on Facebook. It's facebook.com/FIWC. We've had commentary throughout the show as well from Paul Challoner and Alan McAnally. They've been having some fun in the booth watching these games. We've seen a few upsets, a few surprises, and there's plenty more drama to come. Tomorrow we'll be back again from a different venue. You must be sure to tune in, same time, 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. CET. And then on Wednesday, it's the grand final, 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. CET. Alfonso Ramos will be looking to defend this title. I'll ask Raul one more question, as it seems that the Spanish players have been dominant in these tournaments. Como en España, los españoles aquí son los mejores, parece. Alfonso Ramos es el campeón. ¿Qué es ese con España, con siempre los campeones, eh?
Bueno, es una alegría, ¿no? Que sea un español el actual campeón y bueno, es verdad que el deporte español en los últimos años ha estado creciendo mucho y ha estado consiguiendo cosas muy importantes y bueno, esperemos, ¿no? que siga la racha y bueno, pues ojalá este año también pueda ser un español.
Yeah, well, Raul is hoping that this year we might see a Spaniard win it again. He's saying it's really great and it's an honour to be here with a Spaniard as well, who's the best in the tournament. The guys were actually talking a little bit earlier here at this fabulous venue. We're at the Mi Hotel in the centre of the city in Plaza Santa Ana in Madrid. And obviously the Spanish players have taken the time to get to know Raul and have a chat to him at the moment. So in the first 4 rounds that have been played today, that's what we've seen. We're now halfway through the group stage. It's been very exciting. Let's have a look at the current situation and how the standings are actually shaping at the moment. Sorry we couldn't bring them to you just that little bit earlier, but we're going to be able to bring them to you now. There you go. You can see them there at the moment, and you can see the way that it's shaping up after in Group A being led at the moment by Rafael Sanchez, as you can see. But this is going to change as well as it goes along, so it's worth staying with us. As I mentioned, we will be back tomorrow at the same time as well. his Group B and how Group B is shaping up as well after the first day of the group stages. And it's Daniel Rodriguez Moyano who's leading the proceedings at the moment with 10 points. You can see Bruce Granek's in third place at the moment, the machine. He's one of the favourites for the tournament, but he didn't get off to the best start today, and he'll be hoping to climb that table. Daniel Cordera at the bottom at the moment will be looking to climb a little bit higher as well in this one. And finally, let's take you through Group C and how Group C is shaping up. And at the moment, you can see Al-Sheri is leading that one. Kaivol in second behind him. He drew today, and that's why we're seeing him there at the moment. But Al-Sheri favourites for many. We've been hearing from you on Twitter, and many of you think that he may be the one who could come and win this competition this year. But Alfonso Ramos, he's won it twice. He's looking to defend it. Well, these stand-ins, as I mentioned, are all subject to change, so make sure you tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. CET. But before, I'd just like to say thank you for the great response we received from our Spanish community after offering some VIP tickets for the final showdown. We'll inform the lucky guests and make sure that they get their name onto the guest list, and we're looking forward to welcome you. And on that note, I'd like to say thank you to our commentators, Alan McAnally and Paul Challoner, for joining us today. And from glorious Madrid, from myself and Raul Albiol, we wish you all a good evening or afternoon wherever you are in the world.
I'm back on top and I don't need anybody else, yeah. I'm back